You're sucking your lips into the Kevin Holly Show. You are listening to the Kevin Holly Show. The Kevin Holly Show.
Hi, this is Lisa London, and you are listening to the Kevin Holly Show.
I got the right away. That's all you got to say. I've been thinking about some things I thought I'd never be thinking. Too many drugs dropped into my mouth, looking for something new, but I end up drinking. Ignore the warnings on the show, I'll take my chance, swim into danger. I wanna taste life more and more, but you need a little rest for the perfect mixture. This is just station under no control, broadcasting for you to let go. This is your station under no control. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, enjoy the show. Hey! I got the right away.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
We're in goddamn Hawaii at a local Waikiki bar.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show. Oh, man, it is Wednesday night. Welcome, nitwit.tv, into our chat room. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We have a chat room available. Go to kevinhollyshow.com. If you're not already there, join us in the chat. Call the show 727-550-7886 and interact with us. I got my man Mosh is back.
What's going on, guys?
Mosh Charlton in the house.
Hi.
Oh man, and that handsome gentleman next to you, gazing into my eyes, gazing into my eyes. Stan down, Dale. What's up, Stan?
Oh my God, dude, you do have a piece of meat down there.
I do, man. I got a hog,
seen
bro.
that thing?
Yeah.
I've felt it. I haven't seen it.
You didn't feel it, you liar. I just saw it. You didn't feel a thing.
Come on,
You're right.
Kevin,
yeah.
thank you for letting me come in here.
Bro, you're always welcome. You have an open invitation. You know that.
I mean, since I'm not doing a show, I figure I'll ruin everyone else's.
Well, you could continue to ruin this one if you don't put that mic a little closer to your face. Oh, hey.
Mike, fuck Mike. Who needs Mike? I got you.
Ah, man, that makes me feel good. I'll tell you what. Mike Tyree, what's up? Oh, his birthday's coming up.
Mosh, welcome home.
Thanks, man. Welcome home.
It's Homeless Mosh, everybody.
That's a good point. That's a
You
good
say that to him
point.
anywhere.
Just donate to the shelters.
So, Mosh, Kevin had told me something before the show about you that is pretty impressive.
Yeah, where you been, Mosh?
What you been doing, Holmes?
What's up, dude?
It's
been a minute.
You show people what you've been doing.
Put it away. It's radio.
Hold his pocket.
Well, I had pneumonia. For a little bit, and I went to the hospital, and that was a great experience. And then after the hospital, I went
Incinerated?
I went to jail.
Oh, incarcerated.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought he burned up. He was fire. Bars.
That's
on fire.
No, it wasn't
So
incineration.
which food is worse, hospital or prison?
the jail food now is not like it was way back when I was there last month, because it was
What hospital are you in?
Trinity Medical.
Trinity Medical?
That's right by my house.
Trinity has a hospital?
Yeah.
Oh,
Trinity's got everything.
Was it like a couple stretchers and a fucking sink? What?
No, it's the Cadillac Hospital,
Is it
actually.
really?
That's
Oh, yeah.
beautiful. They got the best mess hall. No, that's the jail. They have the best cafeteria of all time there.
The room server, the food was fire, man. They're like grilling burgers there.
It's not even a joke, man. My dad,
I loved it.
he takes my nephew there, my brother's kid, for lunch. No joke.
Can you do that?
Yes, you can just walk into Trinity Medical and go into the cafeteria and order food and sit down and have a nice, clean, sanitized type meal. Yeah.
It's like $7 too, I think, even.
Dude, you get like a meatloaf for like $3.
I'll do it for $5.
Yeah, okay. I'll take a meatloaf from you for $5. What?
Penises.
No, don't ding a badass joke. You can't cover a bad joke with, oh, that was good.
So I want to also welcome our listeners at the IRN, the Internet Radio Network, IRNbroadcast.com. Get the app in your Google Play Store. Download the app and listen to all kinds of great shows like Nitwit.tv, SpicoliTV.com, Open Mic Live, the show, OpenMicTheShow.com, and, of course, The Kevin Ollie Show. Lionel Nation, welcome listeners of the Lazy Ass Podcast.
The best of the Kevin Holly
Stick
Show,
around.
which is Open Mic Live.
And also our friends over in the UK at WBRFM.com. The Wibberfm out in the Wigan Borough.
WBRFM?
Yes, sir. London.
WBRFM.
WBRFM. The Wigan Borough, everybody. Also, our friends at Gag 109 FM in Boston. What? What?
WBRFM.
And 24.7 The Stream, our newest affiliate.
Stream.
Stan's got a weak stream. You got a weak stream. I got
a constant stream.
Hold on a second. I'm looking at the chat room here. It's blowing up a little bit. Who is this Mike Ty B you speak of? IRN plays Happy Hour replays in this slot. Screw that, man.
Wait, hold on. This isn't,
no, they don't.
This isn't Happy Hour?
No, he's not on IRN anymore.
Stay with us, man. Come
I was
on.
talking, yo, man. Peace out.
No, it's all good, man.
I thought I was here with a superstar like Ryan Hoppy, dude.
I don't know why he blocked me, man. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I don't even care anymore.
I'm more famous than Hoppy, so we're good.
Yeah! Marsh Shelton, everybody!
Fact.
So, anyway, getting back to your vacations.
My excursions.
Yeah, the last couple of weeks. Pneumonia. I saw pictures. Mosh was in the hospital with pneumonia. And you had the IVs, and you had, like, you put a video on social media where you were walking around the hospital with the little tree with the IVs or whatever it was. Did you have the tree? I can't remember now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Now, I'm familiar with the tree, you know.
So you're describing a video that you obviously didn't watch?
No, I did watch it. I just couldn't remember if he had the tree or not. But now it's confirmed. So he's down with trees, man, you know.
Yeah.
It's down from trees, you know, something like that.
MarijuanaGolf.com. Go ahead.
MarijuanaGolf.com, everybody. Get your swag. If you're a medicated golfer, go to MarijuanaGolf.com, our proud sponsor of The Kevin Holly Show. Type in The Kevin Holly Show, all one word.
So you had a response to his tree?
I'm doing a liner over here.
Do that shit by yourself, but we're not into that thing anymore.
I didn't mean to yell at you. I'm so sorry.
The most audacious thing that I did.
Audacious. Did you learn how to spell that with pneumonia while you were in there?
Absolutely.
Is that even a word?
I learned how to spell audacious, meaning bold. It means pretty much bold.
Pretty sure you got that wrong.
Audacious.
Oh, you're gonna challenge audacious? How old are you?
A-U-D. No, it's no T, it's a C.
There you go. Audacious.
It's not even spelled right, and there's no pronunciation.
C is and it'll be audacious.
Okay, how do I spell it?
Stan is outspelling you right now, bro.
Spell it for me.
Same thing with
These nuts.
C-I-O-U-S.
No, A-U-D-A.
Audacious.
Oh, look right there.
A-U-D-A-C-I-O.
What did I say? I said A.
Dash.
I said A.
You didn't even
there
say
it is,
it.
sir.
I did say A.
Oh, I hit the thing, dude.
Look, just click on the goddamn one that actually tells you how to spell it.
Where?
That's it, right there. The blue. To the down, left,
Yeah,
down,
well,
right there.
Oh, I see it. I see it now. I'm a rookie. It's my first time.
There you go. Fearless, often recklessly daring, bold.
No, why can't he spell? He doesn't understand
You
letters.
can't
when
try
say
my
them.
word. Well, let me tell you what was audacious there.
Thank you. Please.
Now, they don't let you leave to go smoke a cigarette if you're all hooked up, right?
Right.
So-
You ran that place, dude.
Hopefully nobody in Trinity is listening to this. I don't know if I can get in
You
trouble.
went to the
But
hospital, right?
Well, you know.
Okay.
what I did was I couldn't smoke a
Part two.
cigarette, so I went in the bathroom and noticed that the flushing was very. This word's not going to be right.
Audacious?
Suctive. It would. The suction
Very-
was.
The vortex
was great.
was strong.
The
Very
vortex
powerful.
was strong in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So, and I needed a cigarette bad.
Wait,
bro.
did you sit down on the pot and then do a courtesy flush and it sucked you in and spit you out in a different wing of the hospital?
Sounds like I was born.
That was the least. That was the least audacious thing I did. But so
What
I
was
need.
the atrocious thing he did?
Atrocious. Well, I needed a cigarette, and they wouldn't let me leave. So what I did was I pulled a cigarette out of my pack. I went in the bathroom. I said, "Mom, watch out!" And I stuck my face in the toilet and just kept flushing. And I smoked 3 cigarettes in Trinity Medical. So I think I've got to be one of the first.
Hey Google, open YouTube.
I'll beat that dude's ass for trying to open
So he
YouTube.
set records. He got cancer in like 15 minutes.
I know. I got pneumonia. I'm smoking cigarettes in the hospital. Dumb.
Y'all can't stop this shit.
Yeah, hugging the porcelain toilet, the porcelain, what do they call that? The throne?
Porcelain throne.
Yeah. So, okay, enough about the cigarettes, Mosh, okay?
And what'd you trade cigarettes for when you were in prison?
Yeah, thank you.
Are we switching gears to the jail?
Well, you did, like 3 days later.
Trade that shit for real cheese.
Dude gets out of the hospital.
It was actually less than 24 hours after I got out of the hospital. I went to jail.
So did you still have pneumonia?
Yes, I did.
And then you get arrested. Did you tell the cops, please don't touch me, you'll get pneumonia?
I told him to grab my pneumonia meds so they may administer. He grabbed my meds. Just a little disclaimer, I got arrested for a misdemeanor. You can look it up, and it didn't happen. But anyways,
he's innocent.
I really am innocent.
I believe it.
Because the case is still ongoing. I don't really want to talk about details, but I'm going to talk about the jail. But yeah, the cop, he let me take my meds, let me take my other meds, and...
Wait a minute, how is bestiality a misdemeanor? That doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I mean, I didn't really get caught for the bestiality part.
Oh, that was in between.
Yeah,
gotcha.
It was just animal cruelty. They lowered it because I plead out.
That's so funny because that's what I call my ex-wife too.
Yeah.
An animal.
I do too.
That's cruel.
You know, I slap her ass and see how long I can hang on.
You slap his wife's ass?
I guess.
Wow.
Who the fuck hasn't? Go ahead.
I haven't done it.
So yeah, I went to jail and I got bailed out. 48 hours later.
Who bailed you out?
Well, I have a friend, and if you guys ever get busted in Pasco or Pinellas, you call A1 bail bondsman. A1 Randy Soprano will come get you out of there quick.
The Sopranos got you out of jail?
His name is Randy Soprano.
That's badass.
I called him immediately.
Hold on a second. I was about to say, don't be plugging some non-paying sponsor of our show, but
he got me out.
I'm not going to mess with the Sopranos, and they did get my co-host out. So
yeah.
Thank you, Randy.
Yeah, Randy's the GOAT.
Good
A1
job.
bail bonds. But yeah, he came real quick. But the thing was,
I bet.
We're done.
Who else came really quick while you were in prison?
I thought about beating off a few times because I was so bored. But I was in a cell. Sometimes I got open bay, but they had me in the cells in the DR pod. I'm sure you've been to jail a few times, Stan.
I'm going to have to say I haven't.
Whoa.
I mean, I have family that was, but I only know about the visiting rooms. So if you could explain to us what the DR and the VA and the open pocket, explain to us.
What does DR stand for?
DR is disciplinary report. So when you get into the intake pod, the intake pod is actually the same pod where they bring the disciplinary people.
Can we rename the show the Intake Podcast?
That's fire.
How about the Industry show?
The Incontinent show. Where's our brains going? Continue, please, Mosh, with the beating off part.
Oh yeah, so I wanted to beat off because I was very bored.
You're a man.
In the DR pod, look, in the DR pod, you're locked down for 18 hours a day in a cell, and you never know who your cellmate is. Luckily, I had two cellmates. I was on the floor, and I had two other cellmates.
You what?
One bunk, three mates.
They put you on the floor because the jails are packed. They're arresting people for nothing.
Like musical beds.
Yeah.
So you're on the floor. You got two cellmates standing above you, kneeling.
Well, one on the bunk, one on the bottom bunk, one on the top bunk, and I was on the floor with my head up against the bars. You know what I'm saying? So
bars, fire.
I've seen Scared Straight. Right?
Did you have a whoopee or anything to between you and the floor, like a blanket?
Yeah, they gave me a very thin mattress.
How long were you in there?
I was in there 48 hours.
Oh, that's some pussy ass shit. You know what?
I'm trying to get bailed out, man. Shit.
It's like his 38th time, though.
I ain't been arrested in 7 years, 8 years. And then before that, it was 6 years. So I've been arrested once in like 12 years.
It comes off your record like you're driving.
Yeah.
It's all misdemeanors. That's all I got. I had a felony a long time ago. Everywhere I look, it's off my record. Thank God. So
did you kill somebody?
I just have. Well, I guess since that case is over, no, I didn't kill them.
I shouldn't have asked. That's a terrible thing to ask somebody.
So I'm so glad that the question I was trying to ask led into all that bullshit. But my point was, you've been clean, correct?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. I've been
For how long,
clean.
Kevin?
Going on 2 weeks.
That's
right,
dude.
A little bit over.
Yeah,
dude, that's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah!
Seriously,
no Suboxone, no pills, no nothing.
Good for you, dude. I'm proud of you.
That's awesome.
Can you tell? Can you guys tell?
Yeah, you're.
Are you kidding?
Are you serious? You can tell big.
All right.
You actually have some color in your face.
You're not the only person you've ever known that's been fucked up, right?
Right.
You're not the only person you've ever known that's gotten cleaned up, right?
Right.
So you can tell.
I mean, I feel like I can tell, but I don't, you know, for me, from my perspective, I can't tell whether other people can tell.
We can tell visually. They can tell verbally.
Oh,
when you were fucked up, dude, it wasn't hard to figure out.
Really?
What do you mean, really?
I don't know. I thought I masked it pretty well.
Outspoken about it.
Yeah, I mean, you're audacious about it. You know?
And, dude, I like that. I love you.
I love you, man.
Matter of fact,
calm down.
Fuck you, Kevin.
Calm down, guys.
You can have your Johnny fucking Jones. I got Mosh.
I don't like where this is going, man.
What?
Get the fuck out of that chair, Kevin. I'm sorry about the curse.
I'm not even.
This is the
I'm not
MS
even
show.
sitting. I'm standing.
I said, get out of it, man.
This is the MS show now, bitch.
MS show.
Yeah, Mosh and Stan. we bring to you.
That's not MS, dude. That's,
I don't know what the fuck it is.
That's different. No.
The muscular sclerosis show?
Yeah, that's not how that works, dude. It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
No.
What if I did that when I was looking like this? No.
You always look like that.
Bitch, don't pick on my scoliosis.
I'm not. I'm picking on your gingivitis.
So, wait, you guys had asked...
Dude, that shit was dead years ago.
You guys asked about the food in this jail.
Yeah,
right?
was it better than the hospital?
Bro, of course. Well, no. The hospital was way fire.
It's like a 5-star restaurant.
But,
yeah.
dude, this jail food, I can't imagine being in there for an extended period of time and trying to live off that if you didn't have, like, money to... Because if you don't have money to put onto your books to where you can order, like, fucking... So you can order ramen noodles and stuff like that, then, like...
I believe you pronounced that wrong. I believe it's pronounced ramen.
Oh man, see this one you might get me. I call it ramen, right?
Yeah.
Ramen would be RAH, man.
Yeah, like Rahm Emanuel. He eats ramen noodles.
Are we seriously discussing the pronunciation of Ramen Raymond?
Well, I'd like to call him out because he's a rapper, a battle rapper, and he needs to have his words right. He needs to choose his words properly. Okay?
I always wanted to know this answer too, so.
Here we go.
Ramen. Oh shit, no, I lost that.
Also,
it is ramen.
Ramen needs nuts in your face! Woo! Sorry.
Nice. But yeah, dude, this food though was seriously like slop, and then they had this little thing one time and I was like, what is this, a little square piece of cake? And the dude looks at me, he's like, nah man, that's some kind of bread. And I'm smelling it, bro, and I'm like, bro, I wouldn't even feed my dogs this food, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing,
you don't even have a dog.
That's what I'm saying. That's how egregious this food was.
Egregious. Okay.
I'm a rapper, and I'm trying to do radio, so I have to get my vocabulary up, sir.
Okay, so the people talking about the echo, it's cool because Kevin could give two shits if you hear an echo. He just shrugged his shoulders at me.
I suggest listening to our program on the IRN, the Internet Radio Network, and then maybe going on KevinHollyShow.com in another window on your phone or your tablet or your PC and use the chat.
Now, you know, when people tell Nit that they're not being able to, they're having a problem connecting, he's not a dick about it. He's like, look, if you just click on this...
Well, are you suggesting I'm being a dick?
I was a little aggressive.
I didn't mean to be aggressive. I'm suggesting the best way to... please listen on the IRN.
I would suggest if you fucks can't listen on this station, then find another fucking station to listen on.
Well, absolutely.
Is that what you heard?
Yeah.
The problem is, like, I don't want to change any settings through our dump feed here.
I don't blame you. That's what I mean.
Well, because last week there was no echo. The week before that there was echo. The week before that, no echo.
So, here I come in and there's echo everywhere.
Yeah, it's probably your microphone. Hold on, let me turn
it. It sounds like it.
Hold on, let me turn it down. Try it now.
Hey guys, yeah.
Listen,
it's very sensitive.
Be a producer.
This
host.
Try now.
This microphone is pretty sensitive. It's getting better.
How about now?
I think it's gonna work. It works.
Are we there?
It's better. It's way better.
Better.
Bars.
What's better?
Yeah.
What's better? Prison guards or nurses? Who's easier to deal with?
Did you have any male nurses or female prison guards?
I had female nurses and I had male jail guards. Jail and prison are very different. And the jail guards, like, I don't want to be like, yeah, I love cops, but like they were hilarious.
I love cops.
I mean, I don't love cops that arrest me, but a lot of the other cops I do like.
I can't mark the tape, dude. That's a Mosh's moment right there.
So when it's all said and done, the answer to my question is the prison guards were way more fun than the nurses.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What's his name? Bennett, Mr. Bennett. If you're listening, from Pasco County Detention Center. Bennett was hilarious, man. This dude, there was some dude in the cell in the DR, because I'm in where all the bad dudes go and they get locked down. Like my cell rolls open and I can actually go out, 6 hours throughout the day. They have to stay in there. And there's this one dude in there screaming the whole time, like at night, the Lord's coming, boom, boom, this, and that. And he was in the cell right next to me, man. So every time I'd walk out, this dude's like, yo, man, hand this paper to 103 or 203. And I'm like, bro, man, I'm not bringing your crazy ass paper to some dude. I'm going to only be in here for another 12 hours, bro. Chill out. And like, they ran in there with the squad and yoked them up, ripped them. I mean, dude, it was wild. It was wild. The DR pod is wild. But, I'm a beast, so I'll go up in there and slap people. I don't care.
Yeah, did you slap anybody in the hospital?
The hospital is a little bit more frightening because you slap somebody in there and they'll give you a lethal dose. So I'm not really trying to die yet, even though all arrows are pointing toward that's going to happen soon.
Dude, going back to your video that you posted on social media where you were walking through the hospital with that tree and your IVs and everything, Mosh is walking. He's all like an old lady. He's all decrepit and skinny and all moshed out,
Moshed out.
Yeah, he's like, all he could eat was moshed potatoes, and he's walking around, and he's like,
a monster mosh.
Yeah, he's all mosh mouthed. He's like, if anybody needs anything, extra soups or whatever, I run this place. I run this whole wing. And he's walking past a nurse's station, and there's like 5 nurses sitting there in the middle of the night, and he's like, I run this place. He's my nurse. And they're all like, hi.
Yeah, that's funny. I did awesome. I parodied jail and then went there 24 hours later.
Did you take anything? Hot seat, 5 questions.
Hit me.
While you're... Oh, hold on a second. Let's make this appropriate.
Depressing. Let's pick this shit up a little
bit.
No,
I got
this.
You're
not wrong. I'm about to freaking go cry. I might...
Spicoli, just because...
Epstein.
No, don't do that. He didn't even do that.
Robin Williams.
No, well, okay. Just because Spicoli,
understands entertainment and this isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. All right. Hot seat. Here we go. You ready?
Yes. Are you ready?
I'm trying.
That's not going to work.
It's not going to work. It's like none of it's working.
You are.
No, don't leave. Spicoli, don't leave.
No, don't go, Spicoli. We love you. All right, 5 questions.
Go ahead.
First question. Hot seat, Mosh Shelton. Did you play Ookie Cookie while you were in prison?
Can you describe what Ookie Cookie is, or do I have to just guess?
No, for all of us.
Yeah, it's when you get out for those 6 hours and you go into a common area with like 4 or 5 or 7 or 10 other...
Oh, you mean Soggy Biscuit?
Soggy Biscuit, yeah.
Absolutely not. I didn't get a chance to play. I didn't get a chance.
All right. While you were in the hospital, did you steal any rubber gloves or any napkins or any cool like gowns, or did you take anything home with you? Any souvenirs from the hospital?
Yes.
What'd you take?
They had a little towel in there that was shaped like a duck, and my mother took it.
Are you sure you weren't on a cruise boat and just hallucinating?
At this point, I could be on a cruise boat now. I'm not sure.
All right, question number 3.
Yes, sir.
While you were in jail, did you cry and say something like from the Green Mile?
I did not cry. I actually, if you look at my booking photo, I have a very wide smile.
You did have a huge smile. It was ridiculous.
Real quick.
Yeah.
And it says, the echo does kind of hurt after a while with these $800 headphones.
Hopefully they're noise-canceling headphones. All right, last question, Mosh. If you enjoyed the hospital and perhaps enjoyed prison because of the funny prison guard, Bennett, do you see yourself going back anytime soon for a visit or an extended stay?
I do see myself going back. I do.
Why? How?
I'm a fucking degenerate.
No, you're sober and clean now.
Not, though.
Yeah, I know, but shit happens to me.
You're co-host on the Kevin Holly Show now, man.
You're right. That's a good point.
Yeah, what are you, Tuttle? Come on, dude.
All right, I'm not going back.
Degenerate.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
What will we talk about if I didn't go to jail?
Well, I actually have
things.
I have a really good idea.
That's a good one.
Actually, maybe it's my mic is
I
too
doubt
loud here.
that, but let's try it.
Well, I want to start a Twitter account for Stan's Tooth.
That's fire, actually.
Yeah, and it would just, you know,
A teeter account.
tutor account.
Tooth hurts.
For those of you that don't know, Stan has one prominent tooth that just sticks out and pokes you right in the face when he starts talking. It's great.
That bitch cost me $800. I lost the other $800 down the fucking drain, so suck it, dick.
Damn, you're getting 800 a tooth? Man, I got some shit I don't need in my mouth.
I heard that about
These are
you.
prison teeth, bitch. You should see the tat that came with them.
Yeah.
Oh, so, hold on a second. I imagine the Spreaker, I'm looking at the chat room, Nitwit says, I imagine the Spreaker app is picking up the stream audio somewhere, maybe from the computer itself, or maybe the input settings are incorrect, or shit, it could be a lot of things. Well,
that shit out right
that's a hot
now
take
on the
there,
Kevin Holly
Nitwit,
Show.
thank you, yeah. Man, hey, Stan, see the big dial on the monitor right there? The big dial right there?
To the left?
I'll just...
To the left.
Hey, Mosh, do you know why Beyonce sang to the left when she was in,
There's several knobs.
Don't touch any knobs!
I didn't.
Oh my god!
Stan's always got his hand all over the knobs.
I didn't guide you.
Kevin and Stan are trying to fix their knobs right now.
That is the monitor.
It's a goddamn stereo.
By the way, when I was in jail, they had a preacher come through. They had a preacher come through, a crazy preacher, and
Really?
he got wild, and
Yeah.
he was saying stuff like.
I believe you posted something about that after. Did you keister a cell phone into prison? Because I got video of you doing this.
I keistered the cell phone and I captured.
Get outta here.
I captured footage of the preacher, the jail preacher, and
I got it right here. Hold
He's
on.
wild.
Hold on, let me pull it up here.
Everyone who takes it
That's
up
him.
the rear, everyone who has a penis injected in his butthole, when that penis comes out, the flame will start burning. Because ain't nobody gonna stick no penis in that flame. That flame will be an eternal flame coming out of the butthole of every sodomite. Flame coming out of the butthole, flame coming out of your butt. That man pulls that penis out of you, a flame is gonna come out, and nobody will ever stick a penis in your butthole again.
That's him.
I somehow I recognize that. I didn't know he was in Pasco. He must travel in Pasco.
Yeah.
Amazing. You know, dude. Speaking of amazing Pasco, I want to. Okay, normally on the Kevin Holly Show, we have structured segments, but Mosh, you know, being that he was incarcerated, didn't really have the opportunity to.
Which you would think would have taught him structure.
I know, yeah. Like, what? You're not allowed to like write stuff down in prison?
I had things in my mind I couldn't prep for the show, man.
Pen pals.
I suppose. I mean, it's
He
just.
doesn't prep. What? Don't hold him accountable for what you don't do.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You guys are
Example,
right.
Kevin.
You guys are so right.
Mike Tyree.
You know, I'm really tired, dude. I'm sorry. It's like I drove to Orlando and back today, and I worked all day while I was in Orlando.
Right.
And I'm so tired, Stan, that I think I might not be able to make it to Mike's birthday party.
This is an inside joke.
I'm so tired from today that I don't think I can make it on the 30th, dude.
Is that an inside joke?
Explain this.
Welcome, Kevin Holly. Like, I'll be there. The fuck he will. Kevin Holly does not show up.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Don't
sure
Kevin
I'm
Holly
going to
will
be...
I've been through that.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to say, man.
How about the truth?
I'm actually really excited about being there. I have a costume and everything. It's an 80s themed birthday party for Mike Tyree. And
I told Johnny Jones to come as Casper so we could see him.
Oh, dude. I'm trying to find what is it called? I can't find
It's
it.
called Delay. Here, hold on. No, good radio.
Thank you.
Let's do it. He's got a point, bro. He's got a point.
It's not cool because it's like it's gone.
Radio 102. is bad. Radio 101, don't talk about other shows.
It's definitely not best show, best of trivia. No, it's none of those. I can't.
Okay, how about this? Let it go.
No.
Or talk during your search.
Describe this video.
Nope. I'm not doing anything.
Stan, man, what did you do yesterday that you would say that God, when you go up to heaven, God would frown upon? What did you do yesterday?
I fingered myself while I was sleeping.
Do you think that'd be frowned upon by God?
That was you?
I don't know. I wasn't happy about it when I woke up and went to freaking grab a sandwich.
Without washing your hands? Without knowing. How did you find out?
I think the meat's bad.
Oh man.
I don't know. I think God frowns upon I think he's way too judgmental.
Yeah.
He frowns upon everything.
I mean, just one finger to the butthole and you could get a frown from God.
Like, seriously, if he existed, he would frown upon everything.
If he existed.
I'm not Jewish, I can say that.
You're right. Good point. God, I'm sorry.
If God wasn't his own son, isn't that Christianity, right?
Yeah.
God and Jesus are the same person, isn't that correct?
Yeah, I bet that's what they say.
Right. I mean, that's
which
what
is
the ultimate
explicitly what they don't say in the Old Testament is that will never happen. But yeah, that's what they say.
It's confusing, dude.
I understand it.
Dianetics. Just.
Have you read that?
Huh?
Have you read Dianetics?
You know how long that is?
It's a long book. I've read it.
That is.
Yeah, I know a Scientologist who loaned me the book, so I didn't pay for it, but I've read Dianetics.
I read what they have allowed online without having to actually purchase it.
That
book's like $250 fucking dollars.
It's funny, they make fun of him about the weird Scientology story, but people don't understand that they did that on purpose. It's not a joke, but they did it on purpose to get tax exempt status. That's the only reason they made that up.
Literally on video recorded as saying, if you want to get rich, start a religion. He was quoted.
Who? L. Ron Hubbard?
Yeah.
And then
he never said that.
No, I'm sure he did.
Oh.
But the Xenu story, that was made up on purpose to get tax exempt status.
No, it's just a self-help. I mean, it's all just common shit, do the right thing type of bullshit. But why do you think all rich people were in there? It was a country club for a tax write-off.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You think these fucking guys really believe that some aliens coming out? No, they don't. They just need to freaking somewhere to put their money. So
flying spaghetti monster type stuff.
Exactly.
Yep.
Pastafarians. Pastafarian.
That's genius on my part. And there's a solid gold pillar. Have you ever seen that thing?
No.
It's
kind of like Saddam Hussein?
No. His main base in
Clearwater?
Yeah. His office, literally, there's a solid gold pillar from floor to ceiling.
Why don't you go and just gnaw on it with that tooth and just...
What do you think happened to the rest of them? I've been trying to do that shit.
Epstein's cell, he was sleeping on a solid gold pillar.
Yeah, and you were dry humping it a couple days ago.
I actually got off the phone with Epstein just a little bit ago before I got in here, and he was telling me about how these guards are about to be vacationing with him.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
That's probably going to happen. Thank God it's not Bennett, because he's funny.
Bennett, man. Bennett was the go. I actually tried to find him on Facebook, and I couldn't, but I don't think they're allowed to have Facebook.
He's in Facebook jail. Thank you.
Bars.
All right, let's do this. Here we go.
It's time for the Kevin Holly Show News, featuring Jay, Pops, Homeless Chuck, and Kevin Holly, where you'll hear more about news, a little bit more information about what's in the news, and what's new with the news on the Kevin Holly Show.
Wow, that's really old.
This is what Mosh had to say. You remember finding that?
No, I couldn't find the real one. That's why I played that. Yeah.
You were looking for Not Seen?
Yeah, it's gone. I don't know. You have to do a new one.
I could have just did it right now, but...
Go ahead, do it. Here, let me play you a little music in the background here. Yeah, we totally got this. There we go. Yeah, you got to do it now, dude.
Okay.
All right, here we are. All right, here we go.
Today! Was that the music? That's not good music. Hit me with a beat, Stan.
You don't mean spitting all over this thing, do you?
Yeah, why don't you spit on it? Today, On the Kevin Holly Show, we have the not seen news. Oh, yeah!
So, all right, we're going to start off in Pasco County, Florida.
That's beautiful.
And
I'm sure it's Walmart.
Yeah, this actually happened.
Family Dollar.
There was a man right here in beautiful, this is my Walmart at State Road 54 and Little Road, literally less than 5 minutes from where I live.
Same.
Yeah. Man enters Pasco County Walmart crawl space and is arrested by deputies. Now, the Pasco County Sheriff's Office says that deputies were called to the Walmart on State Road 54 near Little Road. They believe the man was under the influence, but they don't know what substance the man was on. Anybody want to guess?
Spice. That spice. I agree.
I'm going bath salts on this one. I don't know. I'm going bath salts.
Spice's bigger brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably more fun.
I agree with that.
You did read the story, right?
When deputies arrived, I'm reading it now. They evacuated the store while they tried to get the man out of the crawl space. Deputies say they tased the man to get him into custody. Now, here's my question. If you've ever been to a Walmart, that ceiling is like 30 feet up in the air. And if he's in a crawl space, I mean, how do they get how far do the tasers shoot?
They tased him to get him into custody. That would not work with David Scott.
Yeah, he would be like, "Oh, thank you, sir. May I have another?"
How they would get him, though, is I'm sure that there was a stairway or whatever up to the top, and they probably got to the crawl space but didn't want to, go in there because they didn't know if he had a weapon on him or not.
Yeah, you can't just blindly chase a guy on spice or bath salts and be like, "Come on," and talk him down.
No, yeah,
you gotta take him
your
down.
eyes when you're chasing him.
Yeah.
You can't blindly chase him.
They should have just shot him, dude. What? He's a threat, man. They had to evacuate the whole Walmart. What?
There could be little kids in a crawl space.
Stan, will you tase him? Tase him, please.
No.
Yeah.
I'm swinging on everybody.
Let's
If anybody
recreate
points
this.
a taser at me, I'm going back to jail tonight.
Come on, let's recreate this.
Take the taser, then he's going to tase me.
No, I'm not here.
No.
It's backwards. Take it.
Yeah, I have asshole parents.
These dudes, they tase each other. I don't understand how they could do this.
Let's recreate this, man. You crawl on the floor and I'll tase you and we'll see if you fall. Get up in the ceiling tiles.
Kevin
Mosh,
has
give
a
him
taser in his hand right now.
Come on, dude. Just take the taser. Just take it.
Lay it down.
He's offering it to Stan. Stan doesn't want to grab it. Oh my God! I almost Harley hazed this.
Mosh, I just pushed the taser across the table, and Mosh flipped out, went so far back in his chair that he almost Harley hazed the air conditioner, dude.
You know what? The one conversation we had when I was in a small room with a bunch of convicts about to go to court was, what would you rather do? Would you rather be tased or pepper sprayed? And that was the big thing. And I was the only one that took one of those choices. The rest of them took the other one.
Pepper sprayed is fucking fierce, dude. Tase.
Yeah, I get tased every Wednesday.
You have no idea, and you come back. Pepper spray, the entire time that you were hurting, you're hurting.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I would probably be tased.
I was the only one in the jail that took the pepper spray.
Yeah.
Because I don't want dude, tasers and hearts, man. I don't think tasers and hearts go well together, bro.
Well, that's a stun gun, though. It's not really a taser.
It's a fun gun.
Yeah.
It's electric, man. I don't.
It's fun stun.
You guys want to play taser? You want to play taser hot potato?
No. I just.
Is it even on? Just touch it to yourself. Touch it to your tongue. And see if it works.
Oh, bro.
That thing.
These motherfuckers are crazy.
You're not allowed to hold it for the rest of this show.
Why would you tase my $14 microphone, dude? It's terrible.
I was trying to get rid of the echo.
Yeah, hopefully you did. Oh, if that was the key, wouldn't that be awesome? So, a spokesperson for the department says that he was taken to a hospital for evaluation, and Walmart was closed throughout the afternoon as deputies completed their investigation inside the store. So, how often does somebody get tased out of a crawl space like that? It's just weird to me.
How often how did he get into that crawl space?
He's probably on bath salts and he got hot and just crawled into the air
Probably the
conditioning.
size of Kevin Holly. I mean, it's not hard to
That's a
get
good
into a
point.
freaking crawl space at
I'm
that
wearing
point.
cowboy boots, dude.
Undetected though, I mean, I'm sure you can't. How do you get where? What is the structural way to get through to the top to the crawl space?
We need to take the microphone and a camera and go to Walmart and do our own Kevin Holly Show investigation. We'll send Mosh up into the crawl space since
Absolutely.
he's already got a rap sheet now.
A rap sheet. I've had it my whole life.
He's a rapper.
I'll lift you up there, bro. And we'll Facebook Live the whole thing so no one will ever know.
Yeah, you grab his arms. You grab his arms. I'll grab his ass.
It'll be between us.
We'll
Actually, if we
Facebook
just do
Live.
it on the Kevin Holly Show, no one will ever know.
2 in a row.
Guys are dicks. I have a
Shut it up after it was done.
I have a real life story that has a lot to do with this. Way back in the day, I used to work at a Pizza Hut of all places, right? Mm-hmm. And the night manager was running a little late, and she had called and said she was running late, and we were all waiting for her. So the day shift couldn't leave yet, and the night shift employees had just shown up. And we were all waiting to, clock out and clock in and everything, but we had to wait for the shift manager to show up, to let us know, who can go when, like kind of like when they cut like waiters off the floor, that kind of thing,
Right.
We were all drivers. We were waiting for the manager to come and, let us know we could leave or let us know we could clock in. So there's like 10 or 12 of us, and I see her car pull into the parking lot, my friend Jillian, right? And I was like, okay, I got a plan. I said, everybody inside. Except for, there was this one little guy that worked there. I forget his name now off the top of my head, but he was like 100 pounds soaking wet, like 5 foot tall. And he was like a little line cook. He's probably 17, I said, look, we had, and above the entry door to the Pizza Hut was like a big awning, that said Pizza Hut on it.
All right.
If you're familiar with the Pizza Hut in Tarpon Springs, that's where I used to work, right?
No,
that was Domino's, yeah. Domino's nuts in your... So, anyway, Domino mother... So... We'll get to that later.
Dominatrix. Go ahead.
So, Dominatrix. So, I take this little guy, and
Is
I'm like,
Alexandra a Dominatrix?
no, dude, that's my future wife, dude. So I take
100 pounds soaking wet. What'd you do with him?
I took his little foot, right? And I made a little basket with my hands, and I'm like, put your foot here, give you a boost, And I'm like, get up in that awning, because the underneath of the awning was like, it was like hollow. It had bars going across it, right?
Right.
And then there was like the lights in there. You don't want to go through the bars and touch the lights because then you might catch on fire. It'd be fire bars, right?
Right.
At the Pizza Hut, at fire bars.
I can relate.
Yeah. So I'm like, be careful, little man. And I shoved him up in there, right? And he grabs onto the bars and he pulls himself up like a gymnast, on the rings, you know what I mean? And he pulls himself up in there, and I was impressed. And I was like, man, good job, kid. All right, now just wait for my signal and just jump down, And he's like literally like hanging up in there with his feet resting on a couple of bars and his hands holding up on a couple of other bars, right? And
Were they zany bars?
no. And so he's sitting there waiting, and Jillian's taking her sweet ass time getting out of her car, walking across the parking lot. She parked so far away because there were so many cars in there. And because it was like a cash and carry, like a Publix parking lot too.
Right.
So she comes finally walking over, and then cars are driving through the lane. She had to wait for traffic, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, dude, just wait. And everybody else is inside looking through the glass doors, and they have no idea, except that the guy's up in the awning, but they have no idea what my plan was. I didn't even know what my plan was.
I don't even know what your plan is.
So I start thinking real fast, right? I start thinking. No, this is a good one. I start thinking real fast, right? And there was cops in front of the Dollar General, a couple doors down, like 2 squad cars. And it turned out that overnight somebody tried to rob the place. It was already all over the news. It was pretty much over. The event was over.
So the cops got there after the news?
No, the cops were still there.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like doing their reports and whatnot, And everybody knew that happened again. Somebody, broke into the Dollar General through the back door or whatever, tried to rob the place in the middle of the night, right? So
all right, so you got the soaking wet guy. He's hanging up under the bars. Dollar General has police over there,
and Jillian's walking across the parking lot, and I'm standing in front of the entry door, welcoming her. Hey, Jillian.
Hey,
Kevin. And I'm like, hey, come here, check it out, hurry up, come here. And she's
God, Kevin, you're so sexy.
Yeah, that's what she said. Thank you. I'm like, hurry up, come over here though, because you need to get inside right now. We got to go inside. Come on.
Okay.
So she gets to the door. I open it for her, and I'm like, like that, like as I opened the door. And the kid, I said, I forgot this crucial part. I said to Jillian, dude, look, you got to get inside right now. Somebody broke into that Dollar General again. And she's like, I know, I saw it on the news. I'm like, yeah, well, guess what? This time he broke in through the AC up on the roof, and he's still in there, and they're looking for him. And she's like, no way. And I'm like, yeah, like that. And the kid just drops out of the awning, dude. And he's like, you know, like right in front of her, you know, and she jumped, dude. Ah, you know. And I scared the living hell out of her because she thought immediately that was the dude that was up in the.
Was he okay? Did he fall on her?
Yeah, he weighed 100 pounds, soaking wet. He felt like a feather, dude.
What'd she weigh?
Great question.
Yeah, no. She's a.
So
she
was she a safety net or was she a safety? Like
he didn't land on her, dude.
What we want to know is what do you think the cup size was on?
That's
Jillian?
where I was going. She's not like a big girl. She's but she has big boobs, and I don't like to say that because they're really big.
Whose cup's more impressive, yours or hers?
Oh, definitely hers. It's like people used to make fun of her and call her like Twin Peaks and stuff.
So on the scale 1 to 10, so big, overall hotness, what are you giving this girl? I'm talking about California, not Florida. 1 to 10.
A California scale of 1 to 10. Jillian, especially now that she's a little older, she's like a MILF. I would say is more like she's probably a solid 5.
How about an Iowa 1 to 10?
6 maybe.
California 6.
California 5
Iowa.
or 6. Yeah. Very pretty face and giant boobs, and then the rest of her is just like a normal woman, you know, like a normal American woman. Yeah. You know, like a normal, like a mom, but like a good looking mom. You know what I mean? That's all.
Age check.
She's probably about 38, 39 now, something like that.
I often wondered why when someone does try to get...
Why does it have to be about her looks, though? You know what I mean?
Because
this story is nothing...
female, yeah.
Oh.
We have penises.
Okay.
She has mammary glands.
Okay.
That's how this shit works.
Okay.
We have 4 penises.
Well, no, there's 3 in this room. Who's got 2?
No, your people got rid of foreskin.
You're right. I guess I have less of a penis than both of you guys.
No,
I wouldn't count on that.
Are you snipped?
It appears that way.
No, you're not.
Micro penis?
Even uncircumcised is smaller than you.
So, no circumcision for Stan. Kevin?
Yeah, of course I'm circumcised.
You are circumcised? Kevin, you circumcised?
Bro, I'm over circumcised.
Yeah?
Yeah, they took a little off the top,
It's like
too.
a bonsai tree.
Yeah. And every time I whip it out, I'm like,
Every time he took his pants off, she's like a little off the top.
yeah, it's fucked up as I tipped her like $8.
Tipped her. I
She
like
took the
that.
tip.
I tipped her about 8 inches.
Now we know how big she was. You went cow tipping with her.
No, I'm not talking about Jillian.
Oh.
Jesus, man, that's my
So
friend.
anyway, I often wonder when people do try to hide in AC ducts.
Yeah.
Why don't you just turn the fucking heat on?
I'm just waiting for the next time I'm doing a duct
Turn the heat
cleaning.
on.
There's a guy
They're coming
in there.
out, bro. I promise you.
Well, you could kill them if they don't.
Then
you're liable.
But then nobody knows because they're up in there, you know?
You could just pretend you didn't know they were there. We weren't trying. We had no idea.
Well, then you could just go there and shoot him and pretend he shot himself. Just throw the gun in his face
Yeah,
when
but
he's
the
dead.
echo will be worse than it is on the show, so we don't want to have that.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
yeah.
That's a
And
good
plus,
point. It's not gonna work.
if he
Besides,
if he
turn the heat
dies,
on, bro, you just chill.
yeah, if he dies of the heat, you just say you're cold. You know, we're cold,
Cold-blooded.
cold-blooded merd there.
That's what I do. That was beautiful.
Thank you. I had it snipped when I was like 2. No, like
It's the
2
crappy hour.
days old.
Snip, snip, goose.
So that's a Jewish tradition, that the circumcision. So why did you have a snippage?
Like a tradition, like they party when they do it, right?
Well, no. It's a tradition like the Jews started it, and
It's like Thanksgiving.
you really only. I mean, I guess if you're not a Jew and you get it, it's for fashion or health. But we started it, and
It's for health.
Yeah.
Like, people are convinced it's for health. I'm sure my
Well,
mother
you'd
didn't
have
do
to
it.
ask my parents. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
A lot
I
of
didn't do it myself, you know.
A lot of people claim that non-circumcised penises can feel more sensation when another guy's sucking it. I'm not
is
sure
it?
that.
Oh, it's sensational.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. No,
Oh,
seriously.
yeah.
You
How's
ever
it
put a
feel?
rubber on a lollipop? That's what it's...
What? You've never put a rubber
I haven't.
on a
I'm just
rubber
asking.
lollipop?
No. You know what's really weird about rubbers? When I was like 21, 22, I moved back to Chicago for the second time in my life, right?
Right.
From Florida to Chicago. where I grew up, and I moved in to my best friend Jimmy's house, and we got twin beds and made like a dorm room of his old bedroom, and we enrolled in college and we worked, and we didn't live like that for very long, a few months, until I saved up enough money to get an apartment. But while we were there, we also lived with his mom, his dad, his little sister, and his little brother, and his baby sister, right? Mm-hmm. They had a whole, like, Ozzie and Harriet type family, very nice Midwestern family. And one day, because his mom had rules, no sex in this house. I know you have girlfriends, you guys are in college, we'll not be having women here and having sex in my house.
Staying at the mom's, no sex in the house.
Yeah,
What happened?
So, we didn't have any sex in the house, but one day, Jimmy's mom was cleaning, she's like a stay-at-home mom, and there was a condom floating in the upstairs guest bathroom toilet, and it wouldn't go down.
Oh, her husband was banging Stacy's mom.
So, no, they had...
She's got it going on.
Yeah, maybe. So she confronts me and Jimmy separately, and then together try to get our stories, and then confront us both, And I did not have sex in her house. I did have a girlfriend, but we did not ever have sex in her house. So I was like, plus we didn't use...
So you and Jimmy did it in the shed?
No. And then Jimmy, he said he didn't have sex in the house. The only other people that were there in the time frame that condom could have been put in that toilet was his little brother and his little brother's buddy that slept over.
The dude?
Yeah, they were like 17 or something.
Well, I just got to say that if your name is Jimmy and there's a condom involved, you're guilty.
It's his hat.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty, like, if your name is Homie and if there's a theft involved, you're guilty.
All right, let's take this call live on the show here. You're live on the Kevin Holly Show. What's up?
I'm the ghost of Layla.
Oh, Layla, my old dog. What? Oh my God! I can't believe you're here, Layla.
Oh, I'm here. I didn't like what you said on Facebook about me.
Well, you were a decrepit old blind, deaf, like old knotted up mutt, mangy mutt.
I'm using voice assist on my smartphone.
It's like Stephen Hawking. Okay. So that's cool. Layla, let me ask you.
I'm in heaven looking down on Pepper as your brother walks her and she shits in the neighborhood. Oh, I don't like what you said about me on Facebook.
I love you, Layla. I didn't mean to call you a mangy mutt. I'm just describing you to the listeners. You're an awesome dog. Very,
It's what happens when you get old. You lose your eyesight and you piss all over and shit all over.
You sound like you're underwater.
Man. All right, Layla. Well, thanks for calling.
I miss you, Layla.
Hey, what's up? You guys going to break?
Well, we're going to break.
Your face.
Your face.
Face.
He's nuts on your face.
He's nuts on your face.
Did I miss anything good tonight on the show?
Yeah,
come on, fill me in. I can barely, I'm excited. What did I miss?
What are you doing right now? You sound like you're...
I'm walking the dog. She's yanking me along right now, crapping all over the place.
What does that mean?
Fill us in. Who is
That's
this?
what the kids are calling it these days, walking the dog.
This is Filbert.
Filbert.
Oh, Mosh. Filbert.
Hey.
Filbert Mosh.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Mosh?
How you doing, pal?
I'm good.
You doing all right?
It's cold. It's a little cold out right now.
I love your promo for the show, man. It really boosts our ratings.
Which promo would that be? The one I never created?
Yeah, the one where you get on the posts and you say how shitty the show is. That really helps us out, man. We appreciate
It's an awesome promo.
Kevin,
all right, faggots, you guys go enjoy your break.
You're a winner.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging up.
Obviously.
I love you, Layla.
Fuck it. See ya.
Long-time listener, hopefully last-time caller.
Wow. You really laid into him there, Mosh.
I ain't scared.
That's what you had, though?
Yeah, man, he comes
we'll
up on the
work on that,
post
right.
talking about, and like, there's no sense of sarcasm at all in it. There's no sense of joking at all in it. It's just like he makes a post about the show, and he's like, man, this show's coming on again. I mean, damn, their shit. It's like, bro, at least make it sound like you're joking. People are gonna think it's a whack show if you're just like, yo, this show's whack without a joke in there. You know? So I thought that. No, I haven't. That's why I asked Kevin.
Here's the thing: is the people that are reading that know it's a joke.
The people that know him.
I've said some shit that. Like, I'm trying not to sound like I'm joking when I'm being a dick. I want it to sound like I'm being a dick. The ones that... Yeah,
but that's funny if you're on air or whatever, but you do... All right, so you're going to share... All right, so say he shares a show, and you go to comment on that, and you're like, I listened to this last week. It was horrible. When is there going to be a different show in that time slot? Do you think that's going to help the show or not help the show?
Yeah, it's not going to help.
No, it's not going to help.
It's not going to work.
That's bad.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, it's not going
to work.
So,
the show.
But he said that was his brother, so I was just like, all right, I won't, because, a battle rapper, I know how to, pull on people's heartstrings.
Yeah, you should roast him, man. Write something about him. Hey, welcome Joni to the chat room. Welcome Alexandra to the chat room.
Alexandra!
She says, I love Mosh.
Aww.
Back off, Mosh.
Oh, that's your girl.
Hold on.
Joni says, gay boy Filbert.
Alexandra.
Accurate.
He sounded way nicer on the phone, though. He sounds like a cool dude.
No, that was Layla, the ghost of my old dog, his old dog.
Oh.
Yeah. Layla.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your
That's
dog.
what my brother, he rejected Layla and gave her away because he didn't like her anymore.
Ooh.
So kind of like your mom did to you.
Yeah, because she was blind and peed everywhere. And then when I pointed it out, he got mad at me, and he's like, just because I gave the dog to Mary in its golden years so that she could be living out her life in the backyard, being loved more, because we didn't have time for her because she needed so much attention, doesn't mean I rejected her. And I was like, that was like the 9th dog you rejected, Filbert. And he's like, I didn't reject anything, And meanwhile, every pet he's ever owned, he just released to the wild, And, so... For Layla to come back and talk like that so sweetly to me,
You know my brother's name's Phil, right?
Your brother?
Yeah.
How many brothers do you have?
One brother.
Okay.
I have a sister, too, who's been a lesbian her whole life. She's never had sex with a man.
What's his name? Her name?
Her name is Rachel.
Cool.
And she's got a smoking hot girlfriend with big fake boobs.
Really?
Yeah. They've been together for a long time.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Does, who wears the pants?
Oh, by the way, about 8 years ago, they wanted to have a child, but they wanted to keep it in the family, so they were having me masturbate into a cup, and they were turkey basting it into my sister's girlfriend. That is true.
Whoa.
You want radio? Here it goes.
What?
That's fact.
Say that again.
Okay, so my sister went with Kelly, and they're great together. They're a good couple, but obviously they can't conceive because they're both women. And my sister was...
Wait, last time I checked, women can conceive.
Well, in this day and age, absolutely. But back then, there was only 2 genders.
Oh.
So they wanted to have a child. My sister, being the rock star that she is, didn't want to have it. I wasn't going to let her turkey base mine. But
that's incest.
Yeah, no.
That's basting. Incest, dude.
That's playing it safe.
Well,
that's weird.
Well, but so they wanted to keep the same genes, so they had me in the one room watching porn, and I'd shoot off into the cup while my sister in the other one was waiting. She had legs spread, and I'm just handing off cups, and we did this for a certain period of time. And apparently,
what kind of porn?
It's funny because I actually the only computer at the time was in my mother's room. This is like 12 years ago,
Jesus,
so I had
gets better.
I had to shut everybody out of my mother's room, and I'm just.
Where was your mother?
I don't know. She was either out there or whatever. It's not like she had her ear up to the door listening to what I was watching.
So, hold on. So if you're banging your older sister who's babysitting you, are you banging your sister or your babysitter?
Both, right?
So they're neutralized then?
I go,
That's cool, right?
2 wrongs make a right.
I mean, who doesn't want to bang their babysitter?
Dude, I used to have a smoking hot babysitter, but my sister, I'd never.
Listen, Alexandra, if you were babysitting.
Stop. Stop. So, Mosh, let's get back into this. So, your mom's listening at the other end of the door. Your sister and her lesbian girlfriend are in the other room, and you're spanking it to some kind of weird porno.
Facts.
What kind of porno?
I like she-males.
Okay, so you're spanking it to dudes with tits,
Call them Rams.
chicks with ticks,
Ships with
dicks,
dicks.
ticks.
Oh, with dicks.
Well, a chick with a dick and then another chick.
Okay, which is almost what was happening in the other room. Now, were they going at it? Like, were they getting it on while you were spanking it?
No, this was a strict, straight, a doctoral thing.
So they weren't like getting themselves all ready for that.
Nothing about this had anything to do with any kind of sexual thing except for when I had to go beat off into a cup.
So while you're beating off in a cup, were they making out?
No.
Why not?
Because
You're about to stick a turkey baster up in your sister's fake-titted hat girlfriend.
I wasn't in the room. I remember one time I suggested, hey, it's not working. Can we just...
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So,
You were dead. You were wrong.
why don't you... I was like, Rachel, why don't you just leave for a little bit?
And just let you bang
And, and we'll make it happen.
Yeah, there you go.
But they weren't going for that.
Sick puppy.
I think I was
Rachel was
joking.
your sister's friend?
Rachel's my sister. The friend's Kelly. But Kelly didn't have the boobs at that time, so I wasn't super intrigued. I hope they're not listening because that would be horrible.
Yeah, there's a good chance they're not.
I'm gonna let them know though when I get home to listen. But yeah, that happened.
So did she get pregnant? What happened, dude?
Well, no, that would be.
Oh, you're shooting blanks.
Very, very anticlimactic after I climax, but it didn't.
Most of my sex experiences are.
That's Mosh in the other room, shooting blanks.
And back in those days, bro, it used to take me like 3 or 4 whole minutes to just freaking get off on it. So
yeah. Well, that's a sad story. It started off awesome, but who did the insertion of the turkey baster?
My sister did the insertion.
Did you watch?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, that would have been something to.
I wasn't allowed.
While you squeezed the ball?
I was asking, but they wouldn't let me partake in that particular part of the sequence.
So did you try again the next month? Did you wait for her to ovulate?
We tried a few times. I'm not sure. I mean, this is like 12 to 15. Well, no, I was an adult. So what am I? 34 almost. So this was like I was like 20, 21. Maybe
shooting blanks at 21, huh?
I mean, I've done a lot of drugs. I just got out of jail this week, man. I don't know.
I'm sorry, she laid an egg, dude. You didn't fertilize
You
it.
were there for 48 hours. You erased everything?
I
don't
get it.
shit no more, man. I was in jail for 48 fucking hours, bro. That baloney shit trained me.
I've done 6 months in jail, but I mean, I beat off a lot. I don't know if that has anything to do with the testosterone
You have to go
levels
to
or
jail
whatever.
to beat off?
I don't have to go,
He
but
prefers
I prefer.
to, yeah.
I prefer. Or else it's not going to work.
It's just not going to work.
It's not
Speaking of
gonna
not
work.
working,
There's men watching.
speaking of not working, we got to go to
Take a
break,
break.
man. Yeah, let's do this. We're going to go to break. We're going to come back with the pyramid game. We have a couple of other antics. We got a lot in store.
I gotta pee so bad.
Alexandra says Mosh seriously needs to be circumcised again.
Well, it's still too big?
Oh.
Hey, get your girl to get a friend. I need a friend. She's got to have a friend. Alexandria, I need a friend.
You can't even say her name right. She's not giving you a friend.
Alexandria? Just throw an I in there whenever you want. There's
Yeah.
no I in Alexandria.
Oh, what did I say? Drea with an I?
Hey, you know what? You're both right.
Alexandra.
There's a me.
There's a you.
There's no. You say it.
There's no I.
Yeah, there isn't, and there never will be.
Mother bitch, what?
Be right back with more of the Kevin Holly Show.
Attention, please. We are control transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume.
WBRFM wants to say thank you for the support that our listeners give our presenters.
I just love the music, like great music.
We aim to give the listeners what they want on their show. Music, fun, more. You'll find it here on WBRFM. Listen now.
Got this feeling I can't take it anymore. It's building up and now it cannot be ignored. And I don't care what anybody thinks. I've done my best but now I feel like I could break. I need downward spiral feels like it may never end. And when it's over, well, it's start over again. And I don't know where I should go from here. Sometimes I feel just like I need to disappear. The fight is on, and I don't wanna wait until the moment's gone. Fall apart, slowly run. The scene is overstating, and the moment will be gone. Will be gone.
Pepe's become kind of a symbol.
So you wanna be Antifa? We're taking down the West. Unless your mom finds your bandana, she'll never guess. Even though you're anti-fascist, can you act like a fascist if you need to? Ooh, that's bad. Never talk to the camera, there is nobody that you should ever speak to. And we're the anti-fat kid, cause you're gonna get hit. So you wanna be Antifa, you wanna change the world. Be like Yvette Flocka, what an amazing girl. Keep covering your face when you cover them in mace, let me tell you. Sting. When the right try to talk, you can use a bike block to defend you. I wear a black outfit, so they know who to hit. Come on down to Berkeley, get on from the beach. You can punch a Nazi if he's using free speech. You'll never catch us, we're anonymous. Find a random signpost, kick it all around. Find a random trash can, burn it to the ground. What point do you prove when garbage is moved? We don't know. So you wanna be a commie for government, and you'd also like anarchy with no government. It's pretty much the same, not it's definitely not a contradiction. Don't be questioning the logic, and I'm sure you'll make a great new addition. Cause you might as well quit if you question it. This is revolution, this isn't just a game. So wear your little outfit and use a fake name. Trust us, we're the left, we deserve respect. We hate all the racists, fascists on the right, even though our members all happen to be white. That isn't the point. The point is that we are heroes.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Louis-topia? Louis-topia Show, then listening to the Kevin Holly Show on the Internet Radio Network.
Lips and tender hips twirling in my head. Writing poems in a corner booth that I'd die if she read. But a silver cross lying on
Hand in hand with this punk
door. Would that be you? Way over on that other side, flashing a signal to me, down back in the 39. 'Cause if I only knew, I'd jump in that water and sing right across, drowning in my relief. Maybe I should be warning them. Should I say, don't do something you'll regret? Now you have no recollection of heartbreak. You don't have yet. I could give them an earful, but I know they must find out on their own. And the thought of that is chilling me to the bone. Whatever happened to our words on the pier? I cried myself alone all the way down to the end. I drink my bottle dry and I hear it across the bay to the set, smashing outside your door.
All right, baby. Let's do this. Welcome back. It is the second hour of the Kevin Holly Show. Second segment, my favorite segment. We're going to have a lot of fun. We got Mosh Jelton, battle rapper extraordinaire. What's up, Mosh?
What up?
We got Stan Down Deo, radio host extraordinaire.
Hi, guys.
That is the sweet sounds of my friend Doug's band, Slingshot Robot. Friends of the show performed live. Go to Kevin Holly Show on Facebook, Facebook/The Kevin Holly Show, and check out videos of many bands that have been on the show before, including, so many bands. The Harvest, Slingshot Robot, Murder the Crow. We've had, who else has played live in the studio? The Stillhouse Shakers. We've had Todd Murphy from American Songbox perform live in the studio. Lots of bands, man. Lots of people. Death Star Thrive, man.
Oh, Death Star Thrive. What? They're the goats of this area, bro. You've seen them live, obviously.
Carl Hobbs, man. Yeah, at Evan's birthday party was great.
Oh my God, at Venom's, I seen him. I'm like, why aren't you guys famous? Why? What happened? What happened? What did you do?
Kevin Holly Show.
See,
I'll tell you what, man. Carl Hobbs, the singer from Death Star Thrive, Junk Dog. Interesting, very quick story about him. I didn't realize I had met him before. Before I ever saw him perform. And it was a long time ago when I was a pizza guy, and I delivered a pizza to his property, and I had to go upstairs, and it was this weird, he like lives on like I don't want to call it a junkyard or a salvage yard, but it's like a junkyard.
Or a salvage yard.
Yeah. And
I call it a junkyard, but
he's a jack of all trades, right? And there was so much stuff there. I ended up talking to him for a few minutes, delivering the pizza, And I was like, just like in awe, like, wow, look at this place. So much cool stuff. There was cars and antiques and just all kinds of stuff. And I had no idea who he was. He was just a really happy guy, you know? And he was really happy to talk to me about that stuff. So I ended up going back there like a week later and just kind of walking around. Like there was other people there just like shopping stuff, you know? Just walking through the dirt, like looking at stuff. And I ended up taking a Chilton's magazine for a Camaro, of all things. And he gave it to me for free. Didn't make me pay for it. And then I see him perform at Evander City's birthday party at the Sandbar with Burning Fair Verona. What's that kick-ass band? You know the drummer. He ended up going to Sunshine and Bullets. Together in Exile. Wow, were they good, dude. And Death Star Thrive was there. And it was a totally fun event. And Carl walked by the bar, and I was standing up against the bar, and he looked right at me, didn't know me from anybody, and he goes, "Oh, I'm excited, man, we're going to have so much fun," like that, right? And then he just walks away, and I didn't know who the hell this guy was, and a couple bands later, he's up there crushing a beer can on his head, playing awesome music, you know? And then it hit me when I gave him my card at the party, and I was like, yeah, I think that's how it went down, and I asked him to come on the show, and he showed up solo with an acoustic guitar, and he performed a song that he had written.
Must have been so fire.
Dude, it was so cool. And the video is on my Facebook page for The Kevin Holly Show. It was Facebook/The Kevin Holly Show. And if you watch that video, Pops was here. He was still alive. And Pops read a poem that he wrote down. Actually, I think Bitsy wrote it for him because, you know, he couldn't see. And but he knew it because he wrote that poem like 30 years ago. And it was about his daughter. Pops had a daughter that passed away at a young age. And it was this really special poem that he wrote. And he read it live on the air. It was really cool.
That's dope.
And right when he was done, we were all like tearing up. And Carl Hobbs from Death Star Thrive, he's like, you know what, Pops? That really inspires me. I've got a song that I've written before. I'd like to sing it for you right now. And he pulls out his guitar and he sings this song about, you know, being in the rain and, you know, it was a sad but awesome song. And wow, it was electric, man. It was so cool.
That's what's up.
So,
yeah, they're super fire. I seen him Death Star the first time, and I looked at my boy. Evan was there. Evan Usetti, he's a great dude.
Best sound guy I've ever been around.
Yeah, shout out to the Verona. If you guys ever in Newport Richie and you want to go to a live venue where the music's playing, you go to the Verona.
Hands down, the best sound guy. I have heard that guy manipulate sound in a hallway with metal. And when I say a hallway, I mean a room that literally was 10 by 30 with a stage on one side, enough room to walk through and people stand on the wall. That is the room, and it sounded like a stadium.
Right.
Nicest guy ever, too. Nicest guy ever.
If he allows you to talk to him.
You know, that's funny you say that, Stan, because I saw him at Walmart like a month ago, and I knew it was him. And he was with a girl, probably his girlfriend or his sister's lesbian girlfriend. And I'm just kidding. I don't know. I know Mosh has a sister with a lesbian girlfriend. That's why I said that. Sure. Anyway.
Mosh is his sister's lesbian.
Good point. It's a good point.
Oh, Pa, can we keep him? So,
what did he notice?
He looked me right in the eyes, and I looked him right in the eyes. And I don't know Evan very well. I've only met him a couple of times. I met him at Rich and Amanda's wedding. I met him at his own birthday party at the Sandbar.
You know where else you met him?
Where?
Slingshot Robot at the bar that we...
At the PJ Dolan's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've thrown a few shows with him and completely bombed and then never asked him again because those shows bombed. But so lock eyes.
I see him at Walmart. We lock eyes. I'm pushing a cart. I got my kid with me, my little one, you know, and he looked at me. I looked at him. I looked at the girl with him. She looked at me. He looked at my kid. My kid looked at them, and we all looked at each other. And he just, I saw like a kind of like a half smile, and I gave him kind of like a Ferris Bueller, like a half smile, like we were skipping school or something, you know. And we didn't say a word. And it's ironic that Stan said if he'll let you talk to him, because I didn't even try to talk to him, and he didn't try to talk to me.
You didn't feel like,
well, I think he could tell that I was busy with my kid. And I think I could tell he was busy.
Yeah, Evan's always busy.
But that doesn't mean engaged. It just means, hey, brother, what's up?
Yeah, I should have said something.
I agree.
Maybe I didn't know it was him at first until after I absorbed it, you know. Like we'd already passed each other or whatever. Because he's a nice guy. I mean,
not swinging on his junk, but like everyone knows him, so I'm sure he's got people coming up to him every time they see him. Evan, what up, brother? Because he's the man.
And here's a scrawny tattooed guy in a Walmart. You know what I mean?
Dude, seriously, we're close as hell. But if I saw you in an environment where you were obviously engaged in something that didn't require an interruption, I would still say, "What's up, brother?" And then we'd move on.
You know who did that? Matt Williams. I was at Publix one day in Trinity.
And then you stalked him.
No, this was after I stalked him.
Oh.
And Matt Williams, I'm with my same daughter, and I'm pushing a cart, and it's got like, some stuff in it or whatever, and Matt Williams is walking down the same aisle as me, and coming towards me, and he has like a 24-pack of cat food or dog food, whatever it was, and he just walks up to my cart and he puts it in, and he looks at my kid and he's like, "Your dad will just go ahead and pay for that, thanks." I stopped and looked at him and I started laughing. I'm like, "What the
word?" Word. Speaking of words.
Yeah, in a sec, another guy, Josh Hensley from The Harvest. I saw him at Publix, and he's got more tattoos than me. He's got them up his neck and everywhere, right? And we stopped and looked at each other, and ironically, same little daughter, right? And I was like, I don't think he recognized me. So we walked past each other. He was like perpendicular to me. He was down an aisle, and I walked past that aisle, and we looked at each other, and I was like, oh, I totally knew it was him, So I asked my kid, and I was like, hey, actually it was my older kid. I was like, hey, go up to that guy with the tattoos and ask him if he'll be your new daddy. She walks right up to him. She's like, excuse me, mister, will you be my new daddy? And he's like, what the?
And that's how
I know you're a good father, because that kid has a sense of humor. That's freaking.
Yeah,
But then there's the opposite, where you see someone that is by themselves just walking around, and then you get in the car and have your wife push it.
Oh, great idea.
And she bumps him.
Yeah.
And you're down below the cage, and when he turns around, you just kind of reach up and grab him. He can't see you.
The same thing you did I did that with Epstein when I seen him. I told my daughter, I said, go over there and ask him to be your new daddy, and I haven't seen her since. And
she hung him out to dry.
But Epstein didn't kill himself. But that's not going to work.
He's still
killing me. So I
sober Mosh and Stan.
I did that to my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, when she first had her baby.
5 people who just tuned in.
My brother Philbert has a wife and 3 little boys, and when the last little boy was born, when he was like 6 months old, and maybe he was a year old, he was like in the cart, so he's probably about a year old, and I saw them at Publix because we live on the same street, and they're in my Publix, and I'm walking, without a cart, and my brother's wife is kneeling down and getting something off the bottom shelf, and totally took her attention away from the cart, had her back to it, and I just walked right up to the little guy, and he recognized me. I see him all the time,
Right.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, little guy, and I just kind of whispered, like, hey, little guy, and I picked him up out of the cart and put him on my shoulder, hold him like a little baby, and I turned and walked in the other direction, and she gets up. I'm already toward the end of the aisle, and I hear her go, and she screams his name because the cart was empty, and then she looks and sees me hold it, and I stopped and turned around and waved at her, and I had a huge smile on my face, and she busted out the loudest, F you, Kevin, in Publix, dude. And I was like, oh my God. And I ran back over and I put it back in the cart.
She's lucky because 4 more steps and you would have had yourself another one. So, I mean, she's lucky. She got lucky.
That's hilarious, because usually when I hear that in a grocery store, it's like, we're not doing this here.
So
that's hilarious.
You know what's even funnier?
What's that?
The mother pyramid game on the Kevin Holly Show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do it, everybody. It's time for the pyramid game on the Kevin Holly Show, everybody. This is a game where we all come up with 5 words, pick somebody in the room to give clues to those 5 words without saying the words. You get 5 out of 5, you are the winner. If they have something to do with a subject matter of some sorts, there could be a bonus question number 6 maybe. Get all 6, and you get a marijuanagolf.com golf ball. Go to marijuanagolf.com, type in the Kevin Holly Show, all one word, in checkout, in the promo box, and get $10 off of a beautiful, breathable golf polo. Hit the green. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Who wants to go first?
You're the boss, man.
All right.
How about the new guy?
All right, Mosh, welcome home, dude. Why don't you go first?
You want me to go first? Do you want me to guess, or do you want me to...
It's up to you. You can get...
All right, who wants to guess my words?
Rocks, paper, scissors. Stand right now, me and you. To guess his words. It's you.
Yeah, right.
It's you. Why did you give me that black power thing, dude? What's up with that?
Stan's going to guess the words.
He said, Stan's going to guess the words. All right, let's do this. Hold on. All right, hopefully this will work here. Yeah!
All right, first word, body part. It's a body part. We're going to start there.
Penis.
About the same size.
Finger.
That's it. That's it. You got it.
Pinky.
Second word, it's a fruit.
Kevin.
No, not that particular one. Nope.
Watermelon.
No, sir.
Bigger or smaller?
Smaller than a watermelon.
Strawberry.
Bigger.
Plum. Apple. Orange.
It is a bright color.
Mango.
Maybe the same color as a mango.
2 seconds.
Eaten by apes. Monkeys.
Slipped on it.
Banana.
That's it.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
I had to help you out there, Mosh. All right, here we go. Question number 3.
It's an instrument. A brass instrument. Could be
Flute.
brass. That's it. Damn, that was quick. That was brass instrument. Flute. that's good. That's not no saxophone. No, no.
It's the only instrument you can play with that tooth.
Okay. This is used by single women.
Tinder.
No.
Mosh.
A vibrator.
Close.
Dildo.
Got it. The answer is dildo. This is another body part, but you have to contract the muscles to make this body part.
Sphincter.
Close. It is in one of your extremities.
Good answer.
It's at the end of one of your extremities.
Penis.
It has to do with the hand.
Wrist. Elbow.
When you contract the hand, you make a closed
fist.
That's it.
You know, fist is not a body part, right?
Well, I said it's a body part that's contracted, muscles.
If you have a fist stuck up your butthole,
it's a part of your body, but it's not a body
part. It's a body part.
He got all 5 of them right.
All 5 of them right, dude.
All
Good
things you find in
job.
Kevin Holly's top drawer.
That's close.
Go
but
read them all again.
Here they are: finger, banana, flute, dildo, fist.
All things that went in your anus in prison.
That's just a coincidence that that's true.
Should I give it to him? Or?
I mean, it's not the answer to this particular question. It's finger, banana, flute, dildo, fist. The flute happened at band camp for somebody. So what do these all have in common? Finger, banana, flute, dildo, fist.
They're all things you love to put up your butt.
All things you put in your mouth.
You guys are both wrong. Those are things that go into a girl's vagina. This one time at band camp, I stuck a... That's it. Finger, banana, flute.
In your ass in prison is the same thing.
I mean, you guys are just obsessed with sphincters and asses.
He's right. He's right about that.
Prison 40 hours.
Listen, man, it was an unlawful colonoscopy.
I can't jerk off unless I'm in prison.
Yeah, he did a hard time.
I'm not saying I'm not gay. I'm saying y'all are
I have
too.
a hard time unless I'm doing hard time. All right.
All right, who's next? I want to go last. I feel like I should go last.
I feel like since he asked me, I should be next, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like since he asked me, I should ask you.
All right, well, let's do it.
That's how it should go. You're right. I agree with that.
All right, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. So, what guys refer to hot women as when they're talking to each other?
Babes.
If you are able to play an instrument or you're an artist, you have a
talent.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second. Guys refer to hot chicks as talent?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Is there any talent up in this club now? Of course.
Oh,
You should see.
I don't get out. I don't get out much. I'm very monogamous.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're a performer, then you say, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
agree with
perform
that.
either. So okay, cool. I still got it.
Oh no, you ain't got it. You're monogamous. So number 2, the bulk of a book. Okay,
The bulk of a book. What?
when you're prepping for a show, this is what you should be prepping.
Content. Yeah. Totally know that.
This was a play. The person that is supposed to be running the show, or the person that is in control of the board of a show.
The host.
The person in control of the board.
The board operator. The operator. The producer. The
producer.
3 out of 3, baby.
A mutt that's making noise would be called a
Layla.
The bitch is dead. No, it ain't making no noise. Yes, a mutt that is making noise or is being vocal. Like when you're walking by a fence with
a guard dog.
But
A Cujo.
when it's yelling at you, it's doing what?
Barking.
And it's
growling. Guard dog.
It's
rhymes a marker.
Barking hog.
Harking fog?
When you're walking by it and it's being vocal, it's doing what?
It's a barker, right?
It's doing what?
Bob Barker. It's barking.
What's another word for mutt?
Slut.
What's another word for puppy? Oh, what's an older puppy?
I'm
What's a
lost.
puppy's parent?
Bitch.
Grand dog?
Move on.
No.
Barking
What's the
dog.
answer?
What?
Barking dog.
Barking? I said both of those.
You said barking.
Did I didn't say
Give
dog?
it to him. Ding.
I would give that to him. He's
I'm with
close
Mosh.
enough.
Mosh is giving it to you because he's not easy.
All right. Well, I
I'd
mean,
give that one to him.
All
that's
right.
not what his sister's lesbian girlfriend said.
Go ahead, Stan.
Kelly, what's up, girl?
A Mexican snack.
Oh, empanada, burrito, taco, Mexican
Taco.
pizza, taco. Yes.
All right, so we got talent, content, producer, barking dog, and tacos.
Barking.
Talent, content, producer, barking dog, and tacos.
I know the answer. If you don't know it, I'm going next.
Say it one more time.
Talent, content, producer, barking dog, and tacos.
These are all things that the Kevin Holly Show desperately needs.
I'll give him that. Stuff you don't have.
Things that Open Mic Live has that Kevin Holly doesn't.
That's good. Good job.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Wow.
I thought about that on the way up.
I'm going live on my Facebook page for this next one.
You know what's funny is that I've eaten those tacos at Open Mic Live. I've stolen your content. I got humped by the barking dog.
Stolen your talent.
Stolen your talent.
You
Yeah.
didn't steal my talent.
I mean, I gracefully accepted
They
the.
couldn't wait to come here and get over what they just experienced.
Hell yeah.
Got to get better.
All right. Let's. I still gotta go. I got my 5 questions. I don't know who I want to quiz here. I'm gonna quiz.
You got to quiz me.
I'm gonna quiz Mosh because.
I haven't guessed.
Welcome home. You haven't guessed yet?
No.
Oh, son
Real
of a
quick,
bitch.
though.
What?
No one tells the guy whose name's on the show what he has to do.
Oh, I tell him that in bed, on the show.
In the parking
That's
lot,
what a good co-host
behind the
does.
dumpster.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's gross.
And that's how you keep your job. Go ahead.
That's how you give a job.
I got a babysitter.
So I'm going to be answering these
I'm
questions
gonna tase you, dude.
from this man right here. He's going to give me the questions. I'm going to answer them up.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yes, sir.
30 seconds on the board, Mosh. Whew. All right. This is a character. This is the type of animal that a character on SpongeBob is.
A starfish.
Nope. Close.
Squid.
Yeah. I'm gonna make this easy on you, Mosh. All right. Here we go. This is if you're about to enjoy a nice frosty treat, it would be an ice cream.
Monday?
No, you hold it in your fist and then you put it up to your mouth. It's an ice cream blank.
Sphere?
No, it's
Cone?
Yeah.
Man, come on.
All right, I'm sorry if that was difficult for you. Okay, if you are an expert at what you do, you are a blank.
Rapper.
Not you specifically.
Okay.
If you are an athlete and you play for a franchise...
Amateur.
The opposite of that.
Rookie.
The opposite.
Novice.
The opposite.
Go.
Yeah, you have a camera. It's a go blank.
The answer is professional.
No, shorten it.
Pro?
Yeah.
Easy.
Man, you have 2 seconds left. Easy.
Too easy.
Took you 28 seconds.
That's because I was bullshitting and saying the opposite of the answer.
Okay. Touch 'em all, blank.
Touch 'em all, blank.
What's the guy's name? Touch 'em all, blank. How about
Bennett?
If you have a crack.
They're talking. Come on, my time's going. What do we got?
Okay. Blank blow. It's a name.
Hello? Jake, John, Mike.
Cotton Eye blank.
Joe.
Yeah! At the buzzer! Woo!
At least you made the Joe harder. So we
Yeah,
got all
so did Bennett. So did Bennett. He made John harder, Joe harder, Jose harder, Jose B harder. He made everybody harder. Oh, man.
Who made it? Bennett!
Oh, all right, here we go. Last one. Question number 5. It's 2 words.
Okay.
Okay? The opposite of it is would be it's
not.
Yes. Second word. He is the president, your president, the president of the country.
Elizabeth Warren. Trump.
Current president. There you go. So it's... Put them together.
Read the words.
You got to read the words.
Read them.
No.
Oh, this is Trump? Not Trump.
Not Trump. There you go. Got to get it right. 2 seconds.
You're right.
At the buzzer, man. Look at you, dude.
That's what I do. I'm clutch.
You got all 5. Why don't you just go ahead and read all 5 and see if you get it?
All right, I'm going to read all 5.
You really have nonpartisan Uno?
I saw that. We'll talk about that in a minute. I want to see if Mosh gets this.
I'm going to read all 5 of them. The answers, I got them all right?
You got them all right.
So squid, cone, pro, Joe, not Trump. Squid, cone, pro, Joe, not Trump.
Yeah! Right?
Squid, cone, pro, Joe. Squid, cone?
Quid pro. How do you say it?
It's
quid pro. Oh my God.
Quid pro quo. Quo.
Quid pro quo, Joe, not Trump. Yeah! I don't think you got it, though. I'm not going to give it to him. It's not going to work. I'm not going to give it to him. Oh!
Stay tuned.
The back of that was all my show prep, dude.
Oh, snap. Seriously?
It was a post-it note. How much it could be on there?
Thank you for playing the pyramid game, everybody.
MoshShow.com has all the info. Good. Get there.
That was really good. You guys were really good.
You had a good time. Quid pro, Joe. Quid pro.
So, Alexander,
if
you could teach him how to put words together that actually make sense, that'd be awesome.
I'm trying.
Quid pro quo, Joe, not Trump.
Yeah, but you said squid, and then what the hell were those words?
It's not squid quo.
Quid
Where was quo?
Bro, Joe, not Trump.
Yo, what?
Where was quo at?
A quid is British money. Pro, you could have got.
Where was quo at?
And you had Joe in the wrong. Yeah, you
no,
had
it's quid pro Joe.
Squid pro quo. Squid pro Joe. Squid pro Joe.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
No, it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work, Stan.
Save us, Mosh.
What?
Save us, Mosh.
Should we do that right now?
Yeah, one time I jerked off and I got masturbatory AIDS.
So did your sister's girlfriend.
I know. I can't wait till Kelly hears this show.
Artificially inseminated masturbatory AIDS.
When I jerk off, I pretend it's an 18-hole of a miniature golf course, and I'm just trying to hit the freaking clown in the mouth.
Honking your bobo, are you?
Missed again. No free game for you.
I don't. My sperm doesn't produce a lot.
No, mine doesn't spit unless I finger myself.
Ooh, I put a little, I'll take it in the butt with a finger, but it's only up to the first knuckle. You can't go any farther than the first knuckle. But, I mean, there's a G spot in there for a dude, Joe.
I mean, the fellatio is the best.
But seriously, I know this for a fact because before, when I was with my girl, we were trying to conceive or we're talking about it, and when I got my sperm tested, and apparently I don't shoot a lot of sperm. Shoot? I don't know if that's the word. Expel? I don't expel a lot of sperm.
Do you have a lot of semen, or just an adequate amount of semen?
No, that's I don't not a lot of semen. And my guys are
so
like,
it's not a sperm count. It's the amount of.
Yeah,
it's like a bunch
it's
of
the
yellow
amount of
paint
fluid.
balls.
It's the sample size.
Wow, so it's like stepping on a packet of ketchup.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't shoot. It doesn't shoot. It dribbles. It dribbles out.
Oh.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. So
I like the way you said ketchup, not mayonnaise.
you know when you're beating off right, and like you're beating off, and
I know when I'm beating off right.
You better know.
Yeah, because that shit hits the mirror.
You know. Well, for me, it just pools up in my fist, and I just take my fist.
That's a Turkish snow cone.
Is that what that is?
That's a Turkish snow cone.
Oh, that's why it tastes so good. I didn't know it was a snow cone.
God, please.
You ever tried to twerk while you jerk?
You got twerk while I jerk. Dude, that's instead of live, love,
rubbing your belly in your head at the same time.
Jerk.
It's not easy.
Twerk while I jerk is my live, love, laugh.
Twerking while I jerk.
I can't anymore.
Go ahead, get started.
I've been twerking on the railroad.
Hey, yo.
I can't unsee this or unhear it.
So the answer was Squid Pro Joe. And you...
I didn't expect it to lead into this.
Of course you didn't.
His bloody
you expected a
lack of semen.
When was there blood in my semen?
Step on a pack of ketchup.
You've got to
You agreed.
Oh, ketchup. Ew.
I know.
Now I'm grossed out.
So now you're listening to what he says. That's great.
He's talking about blood in my sperm.
I tried to tell you that fucking like 13 minutes ago when the story started.
What if you shot sperm on a chick, or a man for that matter, and there was blood in it? What would you do at that point? Right after you did it and you saw that? Would you tell them? Would you say anything? Would you wait? Would you go to the doctor afterwards?
Why sniff it to make sure it was blood?
Yeah. That actually happened to me twice.
No.
Like 4 times.
Who ejaculated blood on you?
No. I got hit in the junk with, of all things, it's not what you think. Okay?
It's never what you think. He's innocent.
You know the shop vac with the hose and then it's got the wand on the end?
Oh yeah.
So you can get in the cracks and crevices. Crevices? How do you even say that?
Crevices.
Crevices, right.
No,
crevasses?
Crevice is good.
Okay.
Move forward.
So I was walking behind somebody that was pulling a shop vac.
Okay.
And they were
pulling a shop vac.
Yeah, it was on wheels, and they were holding it. Allen
by
Keys.
the hose.
It was Allen Keys, and he was holding it by the wand attached to the long ass hose. And we got to the end of the hallway, and we stopped. And he was holding the hose, and he looked at me. He just went whoop-ah, and he smacked me right in the dick, right? And it was like, and
this led to blood in your sperm.
So
how the fuck hard did he hit you?
He hit me really hard. It hurt really bad, dude.
Sperm originates in the testes. Did you get hit in the dick or the balls?
I got hit in the seminal vesicle. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow.
In the what?
Maybe the vas deferens. One of those two is where I got hit. I'm sure of it. 100%.
You got hit testicle
seminal
force?
Vesicle. Seminal vesicle.
So how did you find out that there was blood in your sperm?
Damn it, you had to ask, man.
You brought it up. Well, now we got to finish this. This is something that could be climactic.
Because you've been gathering samples for years.
I may have, rubbed one out, and and then I was like, whoa, there's blood.
So at first, did you think you just did it too hard?
No.
You were like, that was a little aggressive.
Well, then I had to wait a little while and do it again to see if it was like internal bleeding, So I just sat there and just kept rubbing them out, one after another, until the blood cleared up. And then I was like, oh, thank God.
Is that, you're serious though?
So then, a couple times. So you
had a cock clot.
So then, it happened again, but I didn't get hit in the dick. And I was like, man, is there something wrong with me? So I Googled.
Yes, you weren't discouraged to stop beating off when you saw blood. That is something wrong with you. That didn't discourage you from. You just
what
kept
happened.
going until all the blood was gone.
No, that's not what I
Oh
said.
no, you just do it until it's pink and then it's clear again.
Yeah, it's different. So then I Googled it, and I was like, why is there blood in my sperm, my semen, right? Let's Google that right now, shall we? Why is there blood in my blank? Poop, urine, snot, semen. Fourth one. All right, here we go. Blood and semen facts. Prostate biopsy is the most common cause. What's up, cuz?
It's most Bloods and Crips is the most common cause is Bloods. Much bigger group.
Well played, Stan. So it's the most common cause of blood in the semen. But I did not have a prostate biopsy, although it could have been simulated by how hard I got hit in my junk.
But it could be caused by a tumor, which is you obviously have by the way you tell these stories. Infections, which you obviously have because you're bleeding when you come.
Well, it could be caused by tumors, infections, anatomical abnormalities.
Which means you're like a Ken doll.
Stones or inflammation in many sites throughout the genitourinary system.
Nice. Very good.
Which would be my seminal vesicle or my vas deferens, which leads me to believe there was inflammation from the strike that I got in the dick from one Alan Keyes that made my penis bleed into my semen.
Did you actually say genitourinary correctly?
I did.
That's it.
I hope I'm still beating off at your age, man.
I hope shit's still coming out when I'm his age.
I guess this is me
It's
sober.
like
I'm
Puff
on
the
fire.
Magic Dragon, you know?
Yeah, unlike Mosh, I shoot ropes.
Poof, poof, gas.
You shoot blasts? You shoot large loads?
I'm good at that, yes, for the most part.
Do you get airtime with it, or?
Oh, sometimes it makes noise, too.
It comes out like an onomatopoeia. It says, pow.
Yeah.
No.
It's more of a.
Am I less of a man than you because mine doesn't shoot as far?
Oh, yeah. If you don't have a flag that pops out that says bang.
I usually pull that flag out before anything happens.
Crash.
Wrong button.
I've probably gotten laid. I'm probably the only one in this room that's gotten laid more times than they've masturbated.
I don't know. She was
Vast Deference, by the way, is my new band name.
You may have been laid more times where she was aware of it.
Yeah, that doesn't count, dude.
What mama don't know won't hurt her, you know.
Right. And when daddy's away, mama has to sleep.
And what daddy don't know don't hurt him either.
So,
Till the morning.
it turns out that I don't have any continuing abnormalities.
Hold on.
Well,
Hold on. Alexander.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
It's funny. He can make fun of sisters and everybody,
It's
girls,
my show.
and but he say one thing about his
All right,
girl.
all right. Here, hold on. We'll
She seems
we'll give
so
her an
nice,
alias.
so-
AJ. AJ says.
We'll give
Yeah,
her
she'll
an
love
alias.
that.
And I'm sure she will.
Go ahead, Stan. Say whatever it was you're going to say.
Alexander says.
What'd you say?
You can't talk louder than me even with a board! That might work.
We'll call her Helen.
Wait, hold on. Masha started. You just hit
Come
the deck.
back, Mosh! Whoa! Mosh, come back. It was just a joke. Come back.
Don't ever find me under this kiddie pool. So,
Chaos.
so she's Alexandra, which is just some chick that tunes in once in a while because she's hot. I make him drink pineapple juice so they taste good. Does it work though?
Apparently, I love pineapple juice.
For all intents and purposes, because I would like this in an alternate reality. Your girlfriend.
What, you want to taste it?
Your girlfriend's name is Helen. Not your real.
Yeah,
girlfriend,
Helen
but-
Keller. She don't know.
That's the only reason she's with him.
Yeah, she doesn't hear me,
Can't
see
see
me.
or see you.
Bars, but Helen is just such. If there's any Helens listening, I'm sorry, but that name is about as non-atrocious as Olga. Helen and Olga, I put in the same category as pretty much all bitch names are
All women
shitty.
that Mosh has felt up while they were sleeping.
Yeah, over 55, because I'm a big. I go into over 55 communities, and they call me the bandit of the 55.
Or park benches.
Oh, benches! I crawl in through
Not
the trailer
benches.
window.
No, they're not saying bandit. They're saying, damn it. Oh, damn it. That boy's back again. Oh,
But if she was Helen Keller, it would explain a lot. Because you can't blame her for dating a ghost.
True.
She would never know.
Do you know how to confuse Helen Keller? Are we really going to do Helen Keller jokes right now?
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it, but go ahead and ruin it worse than it is.
Put like 10 doorknobs on the door.
So, Mosh.
Shoot.
Coming back to the show after being gone and sobered up a little bit and fresh, you look fresh.
Thank you.
You sound fresh.
Appreciate it. You can touch me.
I'm afraid. I know where you've been. So,
true that.
I mean, let's be sincere.
Sure.
Were you hoping for better than this when you came back?
Better for this show? This show we're doing tonight is one of the better ones.
Like with this show, are you thinking the entire time how we can improve on this?
Yeah, I didn't prep. One thing I could say is when we get going, two things. Obviously, Kevin's stories are fucking long as hell. But the other thing is, did we already joke about that on the air? So I get to kick. We already did that. And then the second thing is sometimes we'll all joke over each other, and we got to let the time go because if people just hear 100 voices at the same time.
Hold on a second.
That's a great point, and I'm guilty of it. That's a great point.
Hold on, let me take this. Kevin Holly Show, you're live. It's Helen Keller's dog.
Filbert, listen, bro. Look, we know you're lonely.
I'm lonely.
We know you're ejaculating blood.
Helen doesn't pay any attention to me at all.
Oh, you can't see what I'm saying.
Do you know what she named me? She named me.
CFMS. No.
So what's up? Y'all want to throw me some words? What are we doing? You got anything popping?
Actually, yeah. Stan,
real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir. I'm so sorry. That was a bad time because I was like, I'm going to say this the next time.
Thank you for saving us from that.
And then it came to me. I was going to say this. If you guys want to engage, I know my dog Kevin said it at the top, but I'm going to say it again. Anyone listening right now, if you want to engage with the show, talk about anything you want. We don't give a damn. 727-550-7886. That's 727-550-7886. You can call up. You can talk about my mother. You can don't talk about Kevin's girl, but anything else. You can talk about Stan's tooth. You can talk about I got a yellow tooth. It's huge. You can talk about all that.
Tell how much his mama pussy ate my last tooth.
Exactly, because my mother's pussy has this. It's like stomach acid on the outside. You know what I'm saying? It's like oral stomach acid.
Wow.
Oral stomach acid.
Keep it classy. Hey, so Stan and I, we both came up with a couple of.
Dude, that was private. That was between us, bro.
Do you want to do this in the third hour?
Yeah.
Because we've got something for you, Mosh.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we're gonna ruin the show. Let's wait.
Yeah, so we'll tease that. We're gonna do something with Mosh. He has no idea about Stan.
That? Is that a joke?
This is cool. What are you guys gonna do? No tasers.
No.
oh, you're gonna wish you got tased, bitch. What?
Yeah, we're gonna bring out the pepper spray though.
No pepper spray, but don't forget one thing.
What's that? Oh, you gonna retaliate?
No, then you cut the commercial right after that. Boom. Unless I don't know what time it is, but that would have been killer.
You do realize timing is everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it again.
Just keep doing it until we go to break.
What time is it exactly?
It's not time for that.
I guess I got a phone
It's
here. Oh, it is. It's time. Right.
Oh my God! It's time for a break.
So, with that,
Okay, boys and girls, we're gonna take a fucking Kevin Holly break, which is like 45 minutes. Take a nap, take a crap.
If you just tuned in,
What? Who gives a shit? We'll be back.
your favorite community station.
Just do it in the morning. Just do it any time of day. Anyone can do it. Just go ahead and do it. Make someone smile and make their day.
The Superstation.
Broadcasting across the Wigan Borough, online and all around the world. This is WBR-FM.
Your 24-hour music station.
for the best in music and entertainment. Keep it right here.
Actually, Captain, this species obviously emanates from its superior race of DJs.
Real radio for real people. This is WBR-FM.
Y'all niggas got me hot. If you know this shit, sing along. Niggas got me hot. Hey, well that's exactly what the nigga came for. You taking shots from afar, I'ma meet you at your front door. So hard to be doing what you really meant for beauty. But don't I make it look easy? Don't I make it look good? Hey, you drank up all my liquor, come on, what I'm supposed to do now? And you talking all that shit, come on, you gon' have to back it up. If I get too high now, sugar, come on, I might never come down, you might not ever come down, nah, I wanna get down, tell me out now. Nah, I wanna get down, tell me out now, you might not ever come down, nah, I wanna get down. You might never come down, it took too long to get this high off the ground. Say, can't beat it with the big bad dough. Can't see it with this bitch black, put your braids on. Let me get the bitches out, let me get the full scope. Full screen HD, let me pull it to the picture, let me holla at the pre-show. Cool beans, that's a whole lot of reefer. Let me help you with the pre-roll. You drink up all my liquor, come on, what I'm supposed to do now? And you talking all that shit, come on, you gon' have to back it up. I get too high now, sugar, come on, I might never come down, you might not ever come down, nah, let me get down, let me out now, you might not ever come down, nah, I wanna get down, come on, you might, now, let me get down, do you see what's happening? You might never come down, it took too long to get this high off the ground, don't run, just think one more time now, you might never come down, it took too long to get this high off the ground, hey, now make it funky for me. Hey, yes,
This is Kevin Holly, host of The Kevin Holly Show on the IRN Internet Radio Network. I've got 2 Chihuahuas. I love women. One time I had a Corvette. I once pooped my pants on the 7th green at a golf course. I enjoy long walks on the beach. You should see my cockle shell collection. You are listening to the IRN Internet Radio Network. I have very impressive cockle shells.
Chris Glick on the Kevin Holly Show. When he's in the room, he's chatting off.
All veils and misty, streets are blue. Almond looks that chill divine. Some silken moment goes on forever. And we're leaving broken hearts behind. You mystify me. Mystify me. I need perfection, some twisted selection that tangles me to keep me alive in all that exists, but none has your beauty. I see your face
and I will survive. Mystify me. Mystify me. The tiny wild with the power to make every moment come alive. All the stars will shine upon you when I kiss you every night. All bells and misty streets are blue. I'm in love, that chill divine. Some second moment goes on forever. And we're leaving, yeah, we're leaving both hearts behind. You mystify me. Mystify me. You're eternally wild with the power to make every moment come alive. All the stars that shine upon you when I kiss you every night. Mystify me. Oh, mystify me. Mystify me. Mystify me. Mystify. Don't kiss and don't tell. You gonna get yourself in trouble. Your true love will leave you. You're dead wrong, that's why she said so long. But you find another girlfriend and sing to the last line. I mean, the sweetest little songbird, a sweet song mama, that's alright. You're sort of been satisfied with that look in your eye. Those are missing voice. I miss her ain't holding mine. So don't kiss and don't tell. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Your true love will leave you. You're dead wrong, that's why she said so long. Ricky shows up, he looks like a joke. He says, let's go, after we're ready for the hero. But no matter what you say, no matter what you do, you can't go in, you can't pull me through. Can't you tell I'm thinking it's a joke? I'm never gonna turn it on. Only the baddest dudes like to hang there with the one tattoo and it's the backhand. They say that their car is the baddest. Would you like to race me too? But no matter what you say, no matter what you do, you can't go in, you can't pull me through. Can't you tell I'm thinking it's a joke? I'm never gonna turn it on. It's so real. It's so real. That's a place that I'll never go. And it's so real. It's so real. That's the place, that's the place, that's the place, that's the place that I'll never go. But no matter what you say, no matter what you do, you can't go in, you can't pull me through. Can't you tell I'm thinking it's a joke? I'm never gonna turn it on. I'll never go to turn it on.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Welcome back, everybody. Final segment, third hour, Kevin Holly Show. We got Mosh, we got Stan, we got me. Hi, nice to meet you.
Goes by so fast.
It does. It goes by fast. We're back. And, you know Mosh Shelton. He's a battle rapper. You've probably seen him on YouTube.
Used to be Slosh Shelton.
Clean and sober Mosh Shelton. The refreshed, new and improved Mosh Shelton.
A.K.A. Boring Shelton.
A.K.A. who, Shelton?
I liked it better when I felt smarter than him, and now I don't.
Nobody feels smarter than me. It's okay.
Oh, man. So, you know, Mosh being a rapper and a quite famous rapper at that, battle rapper.
I am a famous battle rapper. That is correct.
It's amazing how famous you actually are, honestly. And yeah, no, it's cool. It's like I feel like I'm in the presence of greatness every time you're here. You know.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, I know you too. You know, from here
cool.
and there.
Yeah, and then there's Stan.
Dude,
he's cool too.
Who?
Cracker rappers are a blossoming breed. I'm telling you right now. Cracker rappers are freaking taking over the world. Thank you, Eminem.
Yeah. Chat room. I love Sober Mosh. Boom. There you go.
Sober Mosh is. Hey, chat room. Let me know right now. Is Sober Mosh more funny and more on point than Messed Up Mosh, or is Messed Up Mosh crazy? I thought I was pretty good messed up.
No,
not by the third hour.
Most people that are messed up are the only ones that think they're better when they're messed up.
Yeah, we stopped taking naps when we were like 12. So,
dude, I've been straight up. I've been straight with you.
You've never
I was
been
not
straight.
happy. That's besides the point. Only with him because he's not very attractive.
Yeah.
But listen, when you were fucked up, I was not happy.
I'm a 10, man.
I wasn't, because it was just garbage. It was Mosh Mouth.
Well, no, not all of it.
No,
the third
end.
hour. Yeah,
you can you can literally audibly hear the transition of it. Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was like my mouth. You could hear as I started spitting more and more as we went.
So for pretext, for anyone that doesn't know, I'm sober, I guess, and it's whack, but I'm sober, and everybody's noticing that I'm more coherent toward the end of the night. I actually feel wide awake. I could do 4 or 5 more hours. Before then, I was sleeping. I was sleeping, so I'll give you that. But I still used to fuck mad bitches when I was fucked up. So
it doesn't make good radio.
That again, it doesn't count.
Good video, maybe.
I guess you're right. Well, I mean, I'm talking about it now, and I think the bitches,
They're not talking about it. They're like, dude, just fucking.
I'm very single at my Shelton DM.
Keep calling them bitches, and we'll see how very single you'll be.
If you only knew.
So wait, he's sober now? Didn't notice.
Nitwit? I don't know. I've never heard of him, but I'll bitches. You underestimate how much a bitch wants to be called a bitch, and if you look at a bitch in the eyes the right way and call her a bitch, and she knows you're not really trying to demean her, but you're just trying to take her home, then you're good, bro. And you just gotta look her right in the eyes and go like this. Say I'm at a bar with a bitch, right?
Hey.
I'm gonna look you in the eyes. All right, so I walk up to you, right? You're drinking your drink. Your girl just left to the bathroom.
It's a Neapolitan.
I was peeping that. Your girl just left to the bathroom, so I seen that she went there. So now I'm looking at you, and I'll come up to you.
He's coming over here.
I'll be like, yo.
Oh, shit, he's coming over here.
I'll be like, what's up, bitch? How you doing?
Hey.
It was like the first time he looked at me under the stall wall. When I was in there.
And then she usually like, what did you say to me? And I said, I'm sorry. What's up, beautiful? How are you? Did I say bitch? I'm so sorry. And she's like, oh, he's so funny. And I'm like, yes, I'm very funny. And she's like, can you rap? And I'm like, of course I can rap. And then she's like, oh my God, rap to me now. And then we fought.
Oh, I love crap rap. Listen.
Is that a beat? Yeah. So Mosh be spitting this. I got Stan. This kid is just ridiculous. These bitches slick. The dick, they get the tip of this. Flaming hot Cheetos on the screen, and I will get them shits and open the bag. I'm choking, and I don't really give a fuck. These chicks are broken, they're hags, they're coming up, but they gotta go. Listen on the audio.com. Eric Kevin Holly Show. That's what we do when we rap with your crew. Laugh at his tooth, cause he's black and he's blue. I leave your face straight, crack with the shoe, and look over your slump body like that's what I do, bitch.
Oh,
yeah. I can spit all day. It's Mosh J, your pussy vagina like a hot dog in a hallway. And if you want a bad show, then listen to this shit. I kind of just use your bitch's uterus.
Real screwed like nuts and diarrhea.
Hold on, I got this.
Oh, Kevin Holly.
I learned it from watching you, Mosh. Yeah.
Here he goes, Kevin Holly.
You're lighting a menorah, no elf on the shelf, no Christmas tree, and Epstein didn't kill himself.
No.
Oh, I got more.
Alright. These are rings, by the way. For him.
Your favorite caller on my show calls himself Haas. Same fucking guy denies the Holocaust. Isn't it ironic? No, you don't think. Tie the band on your dick and watch the foreskin slowly shrink.
Yo, alright. So let's talk about the Holocaust. Okay, I got him. Check this out. Alright, look. It's your boy Mosh. Freestyle. Don't mess around. Yo. You wanna talk about Jews and the Holocaust? Well, you know that I'm the bomb like a fucking Molotov. I will blank out my curse words, and if we fight and someone dies, I guarantee that you will end up in that hearse first. My first words were something really bad. Your face looks, well, that shit's really sad. Guarantee ya, you got some gonorrhea. I'm sorry for calling Alexandria. I spit this shit every time. And I am like the better Kevin Federline. Never dine with Kevin, cause he'll eat all your food. And, that's why I call him rude. He's just a rude guy.
Yo. Stan wants a mic time.
I'm not doing it.
Stan wants a mic time. Come on.
You look like a cracker, but you couldn't sound blacker. I leave the cheap ass rhymes like a beat day stacker. Mashi want a cracker? Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. Make it out of clay. Don't blame us cause your daddy made you gay. Your queer eye for a rabbi has made you a sad guy. Now I know you want to split your motherfucking wrist. When I talk, I spit, and what you spit is shit. So now just admit your ass got lit.
That was lit. Dude, I didn't know I could freestyle sober. Now this people are in trouble now.
Hell yeah!
Problem.
Oh, man. All right. We kill that. That's good.
Yeah, I never raised the toothbrush. I gotta raise the bar.
Oh, wow, the chat room is up, man. Oh, Nitwit's like, epic fail. Alexander says, I disagree. He's good. Have you tried to do that? It's hard. Nitwit says, no, I don't wear my pants below my underwear.
Oh, so Nitwit's not racist. If you would like a white nationalist radio show, go to nitwit.com.
No.
You want to trade blows? I'm a professional at this. This is what I do they pay me to do this.
Not us. Just to be clear, I don't owe you anything, huh?
Oh, not here. Yeah. They don't pay at the Kevin Holly show.
Back off on the booze, don't judge our under-ruse.
I did give Kevin $8. He was broke this morning.
I didn't have to do anything for it either.
Because I got a little red in my goo. What?
Ragu.
I thought that was money.
Thank you. I get paid to do that. Well, no, I don't. Damn.
That's why we don't rap.
No. Trade blows means something else over here, son.
I call that in my moneymaker.
Oh, my God.
$5 a pop. $5 for pops. Pop. Please don't stop.
Wow.
Unless you're a cop.
So, I have a question for you, Mosh.
What's that?
Right, it just popped in my head. See what I did there? See what I did there? Are you capable of roasting somebody without making it rhyme? You know what I mean?
Okay, so here, hold on, audience. Here's what he's really asking. Listen, Stan, this is what he's really asking. No, he's saying, are you creative at all, or are you just good at rhyming words? That's what he's really trying to say. Can you write jokes?
That's not what I'm saying. Can you roast me right now without making a rhyme?
Roast you without
I bet you end up rhyming.
First of all, making a rhyme off the cuff like that, freestyling, if you will, is as creative as it gets. If you're good at that, that's as naturally talented as you can get.
What? Oh, thank you, Stan.
That's real, though.
I appreciate that.
I mean, it's not mumble rap unless Mosh is doing it, and then it...
All right, have you ever seen the movie Karate Kid?
No, what
you
movie?
look like the Karate Dad, bro. Yo, those glasses right there looks like Pal. Your name should be Pal Holly, bro. Not Buddy Holly, Pal Holly. And yo, I don't know if I can do it without rhyming.
I know, you keep saying yo. It's about to happen.
And
just go carry on.
I realize that yo is the same as right?
And then I got that I don't want to be mean thing to Kevin because now I'm just ripping on him, and so
I can take it.
All right, yo, your penis is so big, bro, that it takes 3 hands of mine to hold. That's how big it is.
How's that a roast, though? At least it didn't rhyme.
Yeah, but you got.
It's the only thing that keeps me from being cold.
So I'm told.
That's how it's a roast.
I don't have a fold in my foreskin.
Wait, let me see if I rhyme and see what comes out.
I thought he was asking to see my dick.
Fold. Circumcision is important. Go ahead.
Stop looking at my dick.
If I could see it, I would. Go ahead.
Nah, I think I killed the rhyme. That was a great beat. That you pulled.
There was no beat. Oh, you mean earlier?
Yeah.
Never says he said roast, not boast.
Thanks for the big dick compliment.
You're the roasters with the boastest.
Nobody wants a huge dick.
Speak for yourself.
I mean, I don't want any dick.
This shit is too much to carry, bro. My shoulder is hurting right now.
So is mine, dude. I fell down a flight of stairs. That shit fucking hurts.
I didn't mean to whip you.
Do you ever watch porn and then look for someone who has a similar dick as yours, and then that's acceptable?
No, man, I'm not looking for dick on porn.
No, that's not what I meant. It's not going to work.
Gutter snipes, whiter snipes. Go ahead.
You look for a dick that looks like similar to your dick, so then it's acceptable to watch that dick.
I call that dad.
You're into dad porn?
No, but if I want a dick that looks like mine.
Why is it acceptable to watch that dick?
Because it's just like your dick. So it's like watching your own dick. Like, you don't want to watch a dick
Hold
that's
on.
way bigger than your dick.
So that's like saying it tastes like
Or
chicken.
way
Just eat
smaller.
chicken. So if you want to see your dick, look at your dick.
No,
That's a good
but if
point.
you're
Don't look at
watching
one that looks like yours.
so
Good point.
then why watch porn? If you're going to be spanking it to, either
I watch porn to see how much she can take in her asshole.
So
I just
why,
stumped it.
so why watch porn? Well, and so now I'm thinking, well, then if you're looking for that dick and that makes you aroused?
No, I'm not looking for any dicks.
I
Okay?
watched porn because it was the first VHS tape I found in my dad's closet.
Let me ask
And
you
my
this.
mom was hot.
When y'all go on the internet to watch porn, tell me you don't watch the first 30 seconds. You're like, all right, that bitch can get it. And you skip down to the nut shot. Then you go 30 seconds behind the nut shot. And then you finish it like that. And you try to sync up the nut shot.
That's some good porn technique you got there, bro.
That's what you got to do.
It's like a bad Japanese movie.
I'm
I'm
just-
30 seconds behind the fucking
Yeah,
shot.
he's like, I'm going to. Yeah, his mouth's still moving.
I'm saying,
He comes in and goes,
but if I watch the
She
first...
catches a load on her chin, and she's like done talking, but her mouth's still moving. Finish on my face.
Japanese dub porn. Yeah, but if I watch the first 30 seconds and she's not some like dirty slut that's like real life shit, if she's got looks anything like a real porn star, I don't want to see it. I want to see some real gritty ass shit. Like I want a mole like right there on her chin, bro. I want some serious. I could write fucking 10 minutes. I could write 10 minutes and go to side splitters right
oh,
now.
no, I like the real girl next door, too.
I'm suggesting that if you're going to be watching hardcore porn with a man and a woman, okay, do you? That's the question I'm
I
asking.
call that standing on a bucket looking in a window.
Do you look for a similar dick as yours? Is that more acceptable?
I want a big...
Why are you looking at the dick?
The dick is going to be there. There's going to be a dick. So it's not like you're looking for
Fight
it.
the peripheral.
That's why I said I like she-male porn. So you got to minimize the maleness. You got one chick who's getting fucked by a chick, and then there's just a cock.
Excellent point, Mosh.
John Senning said
That's an
that though.
excellent point.
I'm not taking credit, but John Senning actually said that on the Drew Garabo live show.
Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense.
102.5 The Bone. I actually heard him agree, but I've been saying that. I've been saying that for years, but I did hear that on that show, Drew Garabo live.
So John
Fire
Senning
show.
got you into she-male porn.
No, I literally was watching that way before I heard it, but when John said it, I was like, yeah,
that's where the
bro,
bestiality
I
came.
agree with you, man, for sure.
So, Mosh sets a high bar. So, I question Nitwit's
height?
Understanding of what high is.
Oh, wait, don't say height. Don't say height too much around Mosh.
So he sets the bar like the end of limbo.
Because you can hear professional exude from my voice.
Just don't put your arm out and go height around Mosh.
Well, no, don't do it on me. I'll just feel shorter than I already am. Height!
How tall are you?
Huh?
How tall are you?
Well, 5'7" and a quarter.
That's how tall I am.
It's not what short people
You guys
do.
counting quarters?
Yeah, when you're short, you do
You guys
use
got
fractions.
small dicks, man. Come on.
Yeah, no, it's 3.5 inches. No, 3 3/3 inches.
Is your penis?
Yeah.
Erect?
Don't listen, bro. That's irrelevant.
It's erroneous.
That's from the back of the balls to the tip. I know how to measure.
From the back of the balls.
Dude, that bitch is like this fucking long, bro.
See, mine is, I got a normal length on mine, but my girth, I got a smaller girth. It's not like tiny, but it's just not fat. I don't have a fat
It's
cock.
not fat?
Did Nitwit just call me gummy?
Yeah.
What do we got? No dead air? What are you talking about, man?
It's not going to work.
How are you going to tell me to do dead air? I can't do it. I tried, and I was like, no, this is no. But, so what do we got? What do we got popping?
Well, I still can't get over this, why don't you guys like dicks in your porn?
I mean, I do. I like dicks in my porn. I can never watch
It's a
two
trick
dudes.
question. You failed miserably.
What happened?
Well, you just said you like dicks in porn.
Alexander has a great point, though. But looking for one that is similar to yours is a whole nother level. Like, that's really examining the penises while you're watching the porn, dude. You're like, fuck the hole it's going into. I just want to see if the veins are in the right line.
My amazing, beautiful girlfriend in the chat room just said, but looking for a dick like your own? How long does that take?
That's a good point.
Chip dick. Searching for a dick with a chip on it. Bro, a little smiley face on the end of it.
LOL, leaving out lonely.
Bro,
I don't search for anything specifically. I'm just saying if you're looking at porn, that if there's going to be a dick in the porn, I think just,
It would be you.
it would be more acceptable of a particular clip to watch if the dick is similar to your dick. If it's black and you're white, or if it's bigger than yours, or it's a micro penis and it's really gross.
So
or
if you're
it's
watching a
uncertain-
porn, what are the odds it's not bigger than yours?
Oh,
It's always bigger than mine.
never. I mean, no, yeah.
Well, then,
no,
what, are you chasing a fucking unicorn? I mean, I don't understand.
I'm just saying that if you're going to search any kind of porn and there happens to be a dick in it, say there's like 10 clips.
Okay.
And you like all 10 of them, and you're picking one of them out to watch.
Okay.
In each thumbnail, there's a dick shot.
Okay.
Right?
You're watching gay porn at that point.
And here's the thing is, like,
There's
when I
a
search
woman
porn,
and a
I
guy.
search KHBH.
Kevin Holly boner.
So there's a dick, but there's a chick with him.
There's a man and a woman. They're about to get down, and you're looking at the thumbnails and deciding if you're going to watch the movie.
Dude, you could use it.
And you see the woman, and you're like, okay, she's pretty hot or whatever. And then you see the dude, and he's got like an uncircumcised, gross, bent, sideways looking dong. I'd probably
He's got
skip that because
condom on a popsicle.
I don't have a dong like that. Then you get to the next one. It's I'm a white guy. It's a black guy. He's got a big black dong. You're like, yeah, maybe not my cup of tea. You go to the
gotta
next
see
one.
a dong because look, you don't just want to see like the chick's face and then fluid going on her face. You want to see it come out of that dick.
In your case, it's just like a Turkish
I want her to
snow
look
cone.
like Zorro. Black dick
But you know
with
what I'm
crossed
saying?
eyes.
You want to see. Tell me you don't want to see sperm come out of a cock when you're watching porn.
I'm not going to tell you that. That's ridiculous.
You want to see. So tell me you want to see sperm coming out
No,
of a cock.
I'm just saying if there's going to be a dick going in and out, I'd prefer that dick to be much like my own.
No, and I'll concede that.
It's a comfort
now,
factor.
okay, so let's say now we got a dick that is much like your own.
Okay.
Do you want to see that when that dick sperms? Because that you agree that's the best part.
So I want
is
to make sure
is
that the sperm looks like mine too.
I'm not saying that's the best part.
The nut. Well, I'm okay. We all,
Weirdo.
is the nut shot a good part of the porn or not?
It's an important part of the porn.
Okay, so
Sperm
listen.
is part of the
Hold
joke.
on, hold on. So the nut shot is an important part of the porn. So when
Not my favorite.
but you just said it's an important part. You
It's-
can't take
it
back
plays
your
a role.
concession. So you have to see it. It plays a role. So when you see it, do you want to see it come out of the penis onto her face, or do you just want to see fluid come onto her face from some off-screen penis?
Well, that's a very
So here's the problem is,
like a stunt
generally, I've been working on my timing with this, and when that's going to happen, my eyes are closed because I'm sperming, and by the time I open my eyes, it's over. I'm cleaning off the fucking computer screen.
But you're
and
not
we're going to bed.
sperming. You sperm before you see the sperm come out on the porn.
No, I time it just right, so we're coming at the same time.
So you have to see it.
No, right before. I see the pre-com.
So you see.
That's all he needs. That's all he needs, man.
I see the pre-cum. Well, I'm not ashamed to say that I like to see the sperm come out of the cock. Go ahead, Kevin. Do you like to see it?
No, Alexander, men are different. These men are different. I'm almost nervous right now to leave alone.
I'll walk you to your car, dude.
Security!
Yeah, no problem.
I'm the smallest guy in here, but I'm the only jailbird.
You're the only
Prove
man that played Ookie Cookie.
I know how to spark that up.
Tasers, I'm good.
Well, this got really weird really quick.
Yeah,
Welcome back, Mosh.
Gotta fill it in.
Welcome home, dude.
Welcome home.
Appreciate you guys.
Welcome home.
Wow.
What else you got? What's on the schedule? What did we miss?
Yo, let me ask you this.
Hold on.
Foreskin is the best part, Nitwit said. Oh,
Yeah.
foreplay, I mean.
Nitwit's is good. He's getting a little weird in the chat. Just saying. It's not private.
Forehead foreplay is the best.
My girlfriend and Nitwit are just talking about,
Yeah, I mean, y'all could just DM and get it over with.
yeah, I mean, you want to call the show? I'll put you both on. 727.
Kevin's getting jealous. Kevin's getting jealous.
727 550
I'll trippy mess
7886.
you in a minute.
That's 727-550-7886.
She can't remember the last time she saw a dick. She said,
In porn.
"Oh, sorry."
They're looking in the chat, by the way, and it's getting kind of crazy in there. From what
Getting
I'm
listen.
hot in here.
Let's stop with all the cock chat.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really intended to be cock chat.
But on this show, it's inevitable.
Oh, real quick though, I told everybody that we were going to at least talk about Prince Andrew and the impeachment. So
we need to do
The royal
that, man.
couple. All right, let's go.
It is. I mean, it is getting a little hot in here, though, man. I don't know if I want to walk away
Let's
from
take
this
off
yet.
Fowler.
Is it getting hot in here?
It is getting a little hot in here. Are you hot right now, Stan? Oh, he's got his nipples out. He's tickling his nipples.
I'm hot,
A
actually.
little nipple tickle. It could turn into a pickle tickle.
I'm rubbing them in a circular motion.
I'm really hot, actually.
I'm not really into this, man. I don't know. It is getting a little hot. Oh, yeah.
Flirtatious, trying to show patience. I'm waiting for the right time to shoot my steez. Waiting for the right time to flash them keys. And I'm leaving, please believe it. Me and the rest of my heathens. Checking out a lock at the top of the Four Seasons. Penthouse, rooftop, birds I'm feeding. No deceiving, nothing else I'm sleeving. No teasing. I need you to get up on the dance floor. Get that man what he asking for. Cause I feel like busting loose and I feel like touching you. And can't nobody stop the juice. So baby, tell me what's the use? I said it's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I wanna take my clothes off. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I wanna take my clothes off. Why you at the bar if you ain't popping the bottles? Come on, good is all the fame if you ain't popping the bottles. I see you driving.
I got tired of being the hype guy for that because it's a chick going, and shit. I'm pretty good at that, though.
Gucci collar for dollar, got out walking. I speak English, baby, I can't talk it. Sweating, it's hot up in this joint. Vocab, tank top on at this point. You with a winner, so baby, you can't lose. I got secrets, can't leave Cancun. So take it off like you're home alone. You know, dancing in front of the mirror while you're on the phone. Checking your reflection and telling your best friend, like, girl, I think my butt getting big. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I wanna take my clothes off. It's getting hot in here. So hot.
Stan, take off all your clothes. Whoa, whoa.
So that was the video portion of the Kevin Holly Show.
Damn, it ended at the wrong time there, man.
The wrong time.
I apologize.
You know what else ended at the wrong time?
What?
Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein's relationship.
Oh, my God. Dude, tell why. How? What happened?
He stepped down from... Well, I mean, you probably have a news article.
Well, amid turmoil, Prince Andrew is to step back from royal duties.
Let's do this.
Oh, dude, I got to get a Papstein.
What happened with him?
Following days of turmoil that have damaged the British royal family's reputation, Prince Andrew announced Wednesday that he will step back from public duties because of his association with a notorious American sex offender.
So he associated with him. So let me just break it down real quick. So like Jeffrey Epstein was arrested before. This ain't his first time being arrested as a sex offender. And after he was arrested as a sex offender, Prince Andrew went down to tell him that he didn't want to continue a relationship. This is what Prince Andrew just said in an interview. He said, I flew to Epstein's house in Palm Beach just to tell him face to face that we couldn't be friends anymore.
It was a matter of convenience, he also mentioned. Oh, it was a matter of convenience that
to stay there for 4 days. Yeah. So we went to tell him he wasn't going to talk to him.
It was convenient getting underage girls on the low.
Underage girls, at that exact time that he was there, underage girls were coming in and out, and he said he was unaware. One of them called him out, said she had sex with him 3 times. She described that he was sweating in a club. He said, at that time, I had a rare condition where I couldn't sweat.
It was hot in there.
He literally said, did you see the interview?
No,
he said he couldn't sweat at the time.
That's like a kid saying I had sex with Michael Jackson when he was black. I mean, you gotta keep things in perspective.
He couldn't sweat.
Yeah, but I couldn't sweat.
I couldn't be white at the time.
That's was his excuse. And then he said he actually said, Jeffrey Epstein's behavior
says Joe Biden is a new granddaddy
was unbecoming.
Oh.
And then the reporter jumped his ass. Unbecoming? He fucked little kids. And he's like, yeah, my bad, I was being nice. Like,
they were too young to come, so they were unbecoming.
So Prince Andrew literally stepped back because of these allegations. And well, not because of allegations, just because of the turmoil.
So he backed that ass up.
He backed it up.
Yeah.
Is Billy Idol relevant?
Yeah, he is. Because I wanted that part where he said, sweat. So
hold on. I have a quick question for Mosh. Mosh, this story, right?
Right.
what about this story engages you the most? Like, what about this story is the most like interesting to you?
The Epstein story?
The one you just that one.
Well, Epstein or with Andrew.
The whole thing.
The whole thing with Epstein is that people think he's dead. They think someone killed him. Epstein is alive. Here's what happens. When you're that high profile and you're going into either witness protection or you're just getting busted out by all the rich people, they have, that's hard to cover up. So that's why now they're bringing back we'd rather people are talking, we gotta arrest 2 guards. Epstein's alive. When you're a billionaire, think about it. A millionaire, but a billionaire, and when you're a billionaire, 10 billionaire, that's too much money. You cannot go to jail. You can't go to jail when you have $1 billion. It's fucking physically impossible.
No, the end is death.
Huh?
The end is death. The end of your atrocities that you're committing is death.
That's the only thing. Yeah. So you're not going to jail. Plus, especially not going to jail if you have $1 billion and at least 24 famous people that bang little people. You cannot die if that happens. If you die, you literally have insurance policies all over the continents saying, if I die, let this information out. So
two of those
no
famous people
way.
are last name Clinton. Then you will die.
You're not going to die because he's too big. Clinton's going to know that.
That just hurts.
The insurance policies get released if he dies. That's why he's still alive.
So roundtable it. Honestly, I know Mosh.
Bernie Madoff went to jail, genius.
Well, he didn't bang little kids.
So did Mosh, and he's not famous.
And he did it by himself. But go ahead.
Around the table here. Mosh thinks Epstein is alive. Stan, what's your opinion?
This is the end. I think he's with Elvis.
On the moon?
No, he's alive. Him, Elvis, Prince, they're all just chilling somewhere.
Well, not on St. John's Island or whatever that was called. Not on Whore Island. What is it called?
Pedophile Island.
Yeah, they're not there.
Pet Island is... I mean, where is Pedophile Island? It sounds like a great vacation.
That's literally the name of Jeff Epstein's compound that was dubbed Pedophile.
It was dubbed
Island.
that. Right.
I heard Disney Vacations went there.
Everybody went there, man.
No, like the Disney cruise boats had excursions that took in a little smaller boat out there to go snorkeling. So Disney harbored little kids to Pedophile Island.
Abetted.
And here's the thing is, like, when big named or in the spotlight people have things happen to them, right?
Right.
Your information is plentiful. It comes from everywhere with different approaches, with different what they call facts, right?
Right.
How do you distinguish between, how do you get to the bottom of it and decide what of all of that is the truth? Or do you ever?
I do it by logic, and I just start canceling things that are
Your
impossible.
logic.
No, logic is universal.
Okay.
I take universal logic. I say, I bet you if you Google billionaires that have been in jail, I don't think Madoff made $1 billion, but if he did that whole scheme by himself. But I'm saying, like, you know what you can buy with $1 billion? So $1 billion is 1,000 million. So 1,000 million. Anybody, you tell me, dude, if I had $1 million cash and I literally showed it to you, you would fucking do anything, bro. You would literally fucking do anything. You would literally fucking... I would fucking literally do anything.
I would brush Stan's tooth. No, he would brush his tooth.
It's only $1 million. 1 million.
Oh, my bad.
Fuck, I'd rip it out with a door handle and a goddamn string.
You literally would, though. If somebody offered you $1 million right now, no Novocaine, nothing, you got to rip your fucking tooth off and smash your... slam your head on the desk. But the big thing's a tooth. You got to pull your fucking tooth out with the pliers by yourself with no anesthesia. You can't be drunk, nothing. $1 million. Would you do it?
Yeah.
You fucking course you would.
You know what I wouldn't do?
What?
Eat a roach.
For $1 million?
Really?
Oh, no.
I don't believe it.
I got a roach.
You can believe it all you want. I get this game. I understand the game. I've played the game.
No, $1 million. If you've seen it in front of you, though, bro.
You don't understand the uncontrollable. Like you don't get it. You never had a fear like that. A fear? How do you say it?
A fear of you have fear
of anything.
Roaches?
Oh, it's insane.
How about this, guys?
But here's the other thing. Like, I would suck Kevin's dick for $1 million. I would not eat a roach.
I swear to God, I would too. I swear to God, I would.
Dick while smacking myself in the face.
I've got a lotto ticket.
So would I.
How about a lotto ticket for tonight? Potentially.
It says he wouldn't eat a roach. You can't chew the fucking thing first.
I bought a lotto ticket.
I do. I got one.
But that's what I'm saying is, like, you don't know what's the truth. Because the problem today is people believe the first thing they hear.
And this
so by
is
the time everything comes to fruition, they've already got this in their head, and that's what they're stuck with.
Fake news, man. Look at this, man. Phony fact check account on Twitter raises new concerns. And San Francisco, because they poop on the sidewalks.
Conception was deception.
The deception was easy to pull off and came with barely any consequences. Britain's Conservative Party changed the name of its press office's Twitter account to Fact Check UK during a televised election debate between Prime Minister Boris Johnson and opposition Labour Party leader Jeremy Corbyn this week. The renaming made the account look like a neutral fact checker. So
fact checker. That's what I do when I meet my ex-wife.
That's every time you go to the bar, dude.
Sorry, that was the Conservative Party in Britain.
Yeah, they made.
Good.
I know. Well, both parties in all countries are crap, dude.
How many pages is this story?
It's not that many. The renaming made the account look like a neutral fact checker, raising new concerns about all the creative ways groups and individuals can use social media to deceive voters. So people believe everything they see, everything they hear. Other people don't believe anything they see or anything they hear because of stuff like this. You know what I mean? You go to fact check something, you're having a debate with somebody on Facebook or something like that, and I'm going to fact check what he just said. And then you go and fact check it, and you find it to be a fake fact checking account.
Well, no, you have to know your sources of fact checking.
Well, you have to have good intuition is what you have to have. Because with good intuition, you can clearly see when somebody's lying, or it could just be Italian.
Or follow through. Don't read the beginning of the story.
Yeah, don't just
and
read the
important
headline.
shit that actually closed it out. Ignore that.
Now, if I go to a site like New York Times or something, the Washington Post, like something, and they lean biased, whatever, but I know something that's going to get there. Like, if you find one that's constantly right, like, all right, FoxNews.com, CNN, like very big, huge corporations that are reputable, you can take their bias and, you can figure that out yourself. And
yeah,
that.
but
I'm not, I don't care if it says, thegreatnewsstuff.com. I'm not even looking at that article. Who the fuck is greatnewsstuff.com? I'm not even wasting my time. I'm going straight to the big stuff.
And when you go straight to the big stuff,
if it's not puffingpolls.com, I'm not even paying attention.
Facts.
You go to the big stuff and
you never go back.
Even Fox News, which I think is the I don't really search for it though, but you go to even Fox News, which I think the American public realizes is probably the more unbiased, more neutral news source, except for programs like Hannity and stuff like that.
They're definitely conservative.
And they're definitely leaning in that direction. But there's other programs on that network that are much more mixed, like The Five, for example. And there's shows like that on other major networks. But they're very, very far and few between on the other networks because, they're leaning so much. Stan, yes.
I'm Alexandra.
Okay. Let me see the difference I see between Fox and the other ones like CNN, MSNBC, and NBC is that
I saw Fox. That's why I got it.
Fox doesn't lie to get their point across.
But they exaggerate with shows like Hannity and Tucker and stuff, which I love Tucker. But Hannity, I mean, most of the time it's good points, but like Hannity's a lot like Rush, where it's a constant flow, like a flood of biased information.
Hannity's
even
the
though
problem.
It's mostly true.
It's mostly true, but it's biased. That's the thing. CNN will straight up twist the stuff.
They'll lie,
Hannity will throw it, but he will push it in, make you remember that line.
Oh my God!
Remember that line.
Stop.
Tucker's my favorite news anchor in America.
I think Tucker's great.
Tucker's my favorite news anchor.
It's unfortunate that he got drunk at a bar and he said certain things, but when you watch, yeah, he got drunk at a bar with his kid. Somebody picked on him, and it was a setup. And it was a setup. It was a setup, man. And
happened to me, my mom said, "Yeah, what you said."
But also, that was hot. That was hot. Also, though,
he's talking about you, Alexander.
He got caught saying like racist things years and years ago when he wasn't in the caliber that he's in now. I think so. Yeah.
I would love to hear
Cracker
those
honky.
racist things because so many people call things racist. It's so dumb. Racist is such a big word, bro. It's so stupid the way they throw that
Actually,
word around.
it's only like 6 letters.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
it's got a dynamic meaning and background to it, but
Real
you know,
quick.
you know how I feel about racist? Racist rule, dude.
Mark the tape, dude. Mark the tape.
That was Stan that said that.
All right, so
thoughts of Stan down there, not those of the Kevin Holly Show.
let's go to San Diego. California authorities have arrested a 16-year-old boy suspected of using a remote-controlled car to transport $106,000 worth of methamphetamines across the border. In San Diego, Border Patrol agents say they believe someone on the south of the U.S.-Mexico border was able to slip the RC car, filled with drugs through a gap in the fencing and then drive it to a teen waiting on the other side.
How big is that thing? It's like a Barbie car. I mean, how big does it have to be to freaking transport that much?
Authorities say an agent found the boy hiding near the border. That's probably not the best place to hide.
You ran for it.
And he had a toy car and 50 packages of meth, weighing more than 55 pounds. So he's probably going back and forth.
Well, if he would have just done something, it would have been a lot faster. Might have got away.
Maybe an RC airplane would be a little more effective, you know? A helicopter, a fucking drone, you know?
Yeah, that's what we're all doing right now.
Who's your favorite president? Barack Obama.
Yo.
Thank you.
Black Obama. Black Obama.
I was in a freestyle battle, real quick, 30 seconds. 12 years ago, 15 years ago, freestyle battle. This dude's sitting in a whip. We're getting drunk. He's like, yo, I had this line where I'm not the president, but I'll still Barack. And I was like, you say that in the finals and you win. He said that in the finals and won.
Did he really?
Yes, sir.
Did they label him as...
you were the only judge?
No, I didn't judge that one.
Homophobic, xenophobic, racist,
Musophobic.
racist, sexist, Islamophobic. I want to thank all my friends in the Congressional Hispanic Caucus. I personally think a taco truck on every corner sounds absolutely delicious.
How is that bitch not president?
I don't know, man, but a taco truck could totally smuggle meth over the border. Who's going to question a taco truck at the border?
I think we build the wall out of taco trucks.
I would think, just like at a
It's
job...
just like it's a pass-through. You order from this side and they deliver from that side. It's just authentic.
Just like at a job site when the roach coach comes driving up and it's like...
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
You'd be like a double-decker bus,
Well,
but
I'm
it's taco
saying
trucks.
all the border patrol agents are like, finally lunch, you know, and they just drive right over, man.
The most authentic tacos you'll ever have will be the ones that are built out of a wall at the border. But you have to order them in numbers, though, because they're not going to understand a fucking thing you're asking for.
I had a bad experience with that, trying to order Chinese food. I got the menu. I still have it here, but I'm not going to dig it out. We don't have any time. But it had like alphabet, like letters. Like letters.
You know what letters are, right?
Yeah.
Mosh?
Yeah. And then
alphabet letters? Yeah.
and then it had a number.
No, like prison.
So it's like A1, much like the R block. It was like A1, A2, and then it skipped over to like B1, B2, and then you open and it skipped all the way to R. And it had L1 and L2 and R1 and R2, and I was like, so I called up to place an order, and I was like, I'd like one L3 and one R7. And she's like, okay, so you want one R7, one R3? And I'm like, no. One L3, one R7. She's, oh yeah, got it. Okay, so one R3, one R7. And it went on and on and on. And I'm thinking to myself, how do you not know to omit the L and the R? And they didn't use all 26 letters. You know what I mean? It was like, you just go A through H. They made it to R. You know, skip the freaking R. You're confusing yourselves.
You should have said left or right. That's what they meant, man.
So Alexandra put racist in the chat board like 53 times, and I just thought, you can't have racist without Christ.
Wow. Same letters. That's just dumb. Christ is your savior. Be a good Samaritan. Love thy neighbor.
I was trying to save the show with dumb.
Do you think Jesus was the Messiah?
I think Jesus was real, and I think that
You think he was the Messiah?
I don't know, and I don't, and I don't think it really matters as long as you are a good Samaritan and follow in his footsteps as far as being a good person.
I agree. Do you think he was the Messiah?
I don't know.
I don't care. I think people who benefit from his existence or from the belief of him, I think that
leave him be.
That's what it should be.
They don't want to answer the question, ladies and
He should
gentlemen.
be.
I don't know the answer to the question.
I'm
Mosh.
asking you what you think.
I don't know.
If you had to guess.
I can't say. If I had to guess, I would say that the hope in my soul would say that he is the Messiah and that I will be rewarded with the afterlife for being a good person.
That's all good and true, but here's the thing. Here's the only thing that gets it. When you close your eyes, do you pray to that picture that you see of Jesus, or do you pray to an omniscient God, or do you seriously? Don't lie to me. Do you see the face of that dude, that man?
No, not unless I'm in church.
Do you see how most people close their eyes and they look at that man
I don't have a
with
cross
the
or
long
anything,
hair?
so.
And God said, "Never worship a man," but people close their eyes and they pray to this guy with long hair, and that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pray to the omniscient God.
Okay.
I pray to Kevin Holly.
All hail, Kevin Holly.
All right. Putting our hands
Sing
up.
Holly!
Sing Holly!
Sing Holly!
That's a
Sing
joke.
Holly!
It's a joke, guys.
Sing Holly!
Sing Holly!
But it's a joke.
Sing Holly!
I'm Jewish, so we can do
Spit
this.
Holly!
White flower!
White flower!
And we just literally put our hands in the Hitler motion together. That was actually the most bonded I felt.
You bonded out like 10 days ago, so I don't know. It's the most bonded he's felt in 10 days.
Why did we not end that with white flower?
Oh, and thank you again to Mr. Soprano at
A1 Bill Bar. Hey, and don't forget, y'all better get on my Instagram. It's at Mosh Jelton, Twitter at Mosh Jelton, everything at Mosh Jelton. If y'all ain't following me, then y'all ain't following life.
And check out IronBroadcast.com, the Iron, the Internet Radio Network. Check out awesome shows on the Iron, like Nitwit.tv, Thursday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Open Mic Live, the show, openmictheshow.com, Thursday nights, coming back.
Open Mic Live
Quick.
represents white flower power.
And we'll end it on that.
Kevin's getting tired.
Thank you, Mosh. Thank you, Stan. Thank you, chat room. TheColeyTV.com.
I'd like to thank you for
Alexandra, the baby Santa.
much fun as we have bringing it to you. It's really been a pleasure.
Thanks,
and be sure and get us again next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
Attention, please. We are control transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume.
Loud noises! I'm only human after all. I'm only human.
WBRFM wants to say thank you for the support that our listeners give our presenters.
You know that I can show somebody.
I just love the music. Like, great music.
Bodies are